Yo, 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 everybody. What is up? Welcome to the show. Good to see everybody. All right, seems like we got decent audio to start us off this week. Good to see Monstar, Curdy B, Robbie Ray's in the house. Good to see you. Chaos Reapers in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Almost time to get it kicking here. 7 games in the opening window. See, the Saints and the Titans look like they're starting already. We got the Lions and Steelers, Falcons and Cowboys, Saints and Titans, Jaguars, Colts, Browns, Patriots, Bills, Jets, Buccaneers. I almost said Redskins. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. We got some decent games here. Of course, Big Ben on the shelf with the virus, so he will not be playing. Oh, boy. So my prediction of Lions 10, Steelers 7 might come to fruition. It might be 10-6. I think getting a touchdown might be too much. I think maybe only a couple field goals for him instead. All right, here we go.
For the first kickoff, but they will have to re-tee it up at Foxborough. As they do that, we've got a live kickoff going underway. New Orleans going to boot it to the sky, and no Derrick Henry in this game, no Alvin Kamara in this game. How will both offenses respond?
No Alvin Kamara, and the Titans and Saints are off and running. All right, here we go, peeps. Red zone time! I got my terrible towel ready to go as well. Have to.
Let's go to the Octo Box.
Derek Myrie is back in the building. Good to see you, my friend. One of the members of the channel. We got 2 games started now. Oh, they're starting to roll in. Rolling.
NFL Redzone in 3, 2, 1. 7 hours of commercial-free football
starts now. 7 hours of commercial-free football starts now.
First snap for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys.
Big shout out to Derek, Chaos Reaper, Demon King. We got CeeDee Lamb on a big run for the Cowboys. All right, we got all 7 games underway.
Here to the outside. Look, we got 2 tight ends. We got a jumbo tackle. And they're just going to throw it to CeeDee Lamb. He's going to use
37-yard pickup.
Fun play here.
On a little out pass, quick pass to the left to get the Cowboys rolling, and they're at the 34-yard line already. Another pass this time, almost picked off, and that one would have been 70 to the house the other way. Here's the Colts now. Uh-oh. Jonathan Taylor breaking one for about 30-some. Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor could be taking over the rushing lead in the NFL within a week or 2, or maybe today.
Big shout out to everybody in the live chat. Your boy Blaise McCoy bringing you all the action. Redzone 7 games. We got Prescott handing off to Elliott. Gets about 4 or 5. I am your boy Blaise McCoy. I'm here to give you the scores, let you catch up on the games that you can't see, and call all the touchdowns in our first 7 games.
Possession in the game goes to Tampa Bay, and on 3rd and 8,
we're going to bring up the Steelers and Lions game here. Steelers famous for losing to a team with a bad record every year. Well, it should be even more interesting with Ben on the bench. We're giving the Lions every opportunity to get their first win here today. Let's see if they can do it. There's a first down pass for the Cowboys.
We're going to show you why the Cowboys got all the way down towards the red zone in just a moment. But 2nd and 7, high snap, Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph, the little pass to Ray McLeod getting some extra time here with Claypool hurt, Juju Smith-Schuster out for the season, so basically down 2 receivers and a quarterback. Inside the red zone now, here are the Cowboys. In a handoff end around to Pollard. He'll get a couple.
Indianapolis, Carson Wentz enjoying one of his best touchdown to interception.
Friend of mine sat the
and they're moving down the field just outside the red zone are the Indianapolis Colts.
Friend of mine sang the national anthem. He's one of my fantasy leagues, but they're asking, did he put his lineup in? Robert King's in the house. James Money in the building. Good to see you guys. We got all 7 games just kicking off. Nobody's in the end zone yet, but the Cowboys look to be the first. Another one that out to CeeDee Lamb, incomplete. Colts also in the red zone. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor. He'll get a first down at the 12-yard line. Big shout out to Robert King, James Money, Derek Myrie, Chaos Reaper, Robbie Ray, everybody hanging out with your boy Blaise. Gauzy's in the house. Good to see you, Gauzy. We have the Cowboys at the 13-yard line. Dak Prescott from the shotgun. He's going to throw right away. Got his man. That's a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb.
So that's a little different.
First and 10. Ashton Doolin in motion. Wentz chased down in trouble. Wentz throws it away.
Yeah, we're making some arrangements. I forgot to do that.
Once he gets that fingers inside and he knows he's going to run away to the pylon. Now it takes a good throw to take him to the
This is when I unplug like everything somehow. Oh, rock the boat, don't tip the boat over.
Do some of those tackles and still throw the ball away as opposed to it being 2nd and 17 or 2nd and 18.
Landon, good to see you, my friend. We are live here for Week 10. Double box. Steelers also in the red zone now. Najee Harris up the gut for a couple. That's right, Cowboys getting the first touchdown here today, but it looked like the Colts are now down to the 5. Colts trying to punch it in.
Triple box right now. Watch the bottom of the screen. Dearness Johnson, no Nick Chubb, out with COVID.
Nick Chubb not playing today either.
Hero from Thursday Night Football for the Browns from a few weeks past is your running back today.
Big shout out to my man Clinton Clegg singing the national anthem
are in the red zone. 3 teams in the red zone will bounce
at the Stellar game. He's got a hell of a band called the Common Heart. If you haven't heard of him, you can check him out.
Taylor is on the sideline. It's Naeem Hines next to Wentz. He's looking to
Carson Wentz back to pass, looking in the back of the end zone, no good. Browns here. They got the fullback taking the handoff for the Browns. I mean, taking the snap, literally. Wildcat for the Browns. Steelers at the 9-yard line. Rudolph throws to the right side, overthrows Freiermuth. Colts are going to have to settle for a field goal on 4th and 3. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the show. You're tuning to Blaise Radio. Back to the Browns. Baker Mayfield under center. Man in motion. Fakes a handoff, rolls out right, throws it right away. Touchdown, Browns. No, he dropped it. No good. He dropped it. Mason Rudolph back again. Throws to the end zone. Has a man. Nate Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. Now here's the Browns trying to do the same thing. Rolling out to the left is Baker Mayfield. Throws over the middle. It's intercepted. No, they dropped it. Extra point for the Steelers is good. 7 for Pittsburgh.
Look at all the Detroit defenders. Inside, you had 4 guys
Good to see y'all. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Hit the share button as well. You can hit the join button too. There you go, Midwest. I know he dropped it. 2 drops actually in a row there. Back to the Browns at the 2-yard line. 4th and goal, and they're going for it. 4th and goal. Mayfield throws. Austin Hooper makes the catch in the back of the end zone, and the Brownies are on the board. Cleveland Browns. Hey, as much as I don't like the Browns or the Patriots, they both get the button. Juggled it, but brought it in just in time to get both feet down for the touchdown.
Enough room and separation that he was able to double catch that ball, and Phillips was able to punch this one out as he was able to do with Njoku. You get that bobble initially.
All right, we got all the games rocking, score in almost every one already. Could we have a high-scoring week for a change here? About to find out. There's the extra point for Cleveland is good.
And the Browns march a 11-play, 84 yards. Stefanski decides to go for it.
All right, so we got Browns, Steelers.
Oh, Baker Mayfield acting like he won the Super Bowl after 1 touchdown, of course. The Buffalo Bills at the 15-yard line on the Jets in the red zone. Allen steps up, throws, got his man, touchdown Bills. Touchdown Bills. Matt Breida. Anybody start him on their fantasy team?
Touchdown Bills. Their opening possession of the game goes 5 plays, 58 yards. Josh Allen, 3 of 4.
There you have it.
Touchdown there. It is 7-0 Buffalo. New kicker
46.
for Washington today, Joey Slye.
Joey Slye. Ooh, slid it right in for a 46-yard field goal for Washington beating Buccaneers. I wouldn't mind that. It'd be nice to see them lose.
It was a close game right until the end. The Buccaneers won by 8 points, but Washington gave it all they could handle. Early goals.
Cowboys, Falcons. Cowboys up 1. They're shit talkers. How about them Cowboys? Good to see you, brother. Big salute to the shit talkers out there in the world, especially Mr. Shit Talkers 2.0 TV. Good to see you guys. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And share it out to your friends and family. Let's pack this motherfucker. All right, the Falcons. Hand off. Cordarrelle Patterson, the wide receiver / running back, takes it out of the backfield this time and rambles for, I believe, a first down.
Yeah, it's because McGarry and Hayden Hurst, watch them set this edge here. You're going to see Hayden Hurst, 81. Watch
Good to see everybody popping in again here. We are back.
The Spurs player there.
And we're back.
Knocks him out of bounds.
One of these days, I'll be ready for a show. Like, actually ready. All right. We got the Lions on the phone here with the Steelers. We got Redzone on the TV. Patterson again with the run for the Falcons.
To a gain of 3 behind this Falcons offense and their offensive line. But you talked about in the open, Pitts and Cordarrelle Patterson, especially in the...
And we got buffering on the TV. Come on, TV. Don't buffer.
absent of Calvin Ridley, they have driven this team offensively.
We have, and I think what's so unique about Cordarrelle Patterson, we see the McCaffreys, the Alvin Kamaras, who are running backs who have great receiving skills. Cordarrelle Patterson on any play is a true running back, and then he also, you see him here, outflex that wide lift. He's a true wide receiver. He's going to run the entire route tree.
Falcons. 17-yard line in the red zone. Matt Ryan gets it off incomplete. This is the place you go to get the scores, people. Find out who's playing who. And what's the score? Stop in, say hi to your boy Blaise. We're kicking it right now. There's an interception by the Redskins. Oh, boy.
Washington's pass defense last in the NFL in terms of yards per game given up, but they turn over Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Falcons again, 3rd and 7. Over the middle. First down catch by Gage, but did he drop it?
Washington because the football team going to try and
Looks like it's a first and goal for Atlanta.
Cannot haul in that pass from Taylor Heineke. You see the replay there as the Falcons will now snap on 3rd and 7 on their next play.
There's Washington football team with the ball back already.
They wanted to catch on the field, and now there's some back and forth here. Engage and curse. And so we'll look at this. It sure looks like this is an incomplete pass. They're looking upstairs, and so
Now they're looking at the catch for the Falcons.
I'll tell you one thing I've always known.
Get back to that game in a moment. You heard them going to commercial break in the Falcons Cowboys game. So bookmark it there. They'll wonder if Russell Gage did pull in that pass from Matt Ryan. We're going to cut back. Let's go back to Lucas Oil Stadium here for a moment on 4th and 9.
Jacksonville goes 3.
There's a block punt by Indianapolis. They got the ball at the 10, the 5, and it could be a touchdown. That's a touchdown, defensive touchdown for the Colts. Block punt. Hey, if you got Indianapolis's defense in fantasy, there you go. There you go. Tyler's in the building. I'm just being me. He's just being him, or maybe it's she's just being she. But all I know is I'm just being me. What's up, I'm just being me. Big shout out to you in the live chat. Suck them Cowboys. Jared Goof. Jerk off if you say it too fast. You got to be careful. Thomas Bronzinski is in the building. YouTube will not let us actually play the games. Copyright infringement. They'll take down my whole channel, and kind of like my channel. So the best thing I can do is give you the scores. I'm up here doing my silly ass thing. I'm going to call all the touchdowns for you. We got Thomas Bronzinski. Big shout out to you, baby. All right, now Washington. Pitch to Gibson, and he's hit right away. He'll go down at the 20-yard line. They're going to lose a couple now. Be 3rd down for Washington. Here's the Jets and the Bills now. Mike White back to pass for the Jets. Overthrew him, and there's an interception. There's an interception. Yeah, those other channels will end up being taken down, so I want to keep my channel. So this is what I can do for you guys. Give you the scores and just tell you exactly. Oh, you're a Packers fan? Good stuff, man. Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy team. That's my starting quarterback on one of my fantasy teams. Good to have him back this week. Good luck to your Packers against the Seahawks. Should be a good game. Heineke back to pass for Washington. He's going to scramble to the 15. Now down to the 10. And out of bounds at the 10-yard line. I am from the Pittsburgh area, but I'm not one of them Steeler fans. I actually picked the Lions to win today. I'm a realist. Steelers lose to I'm born and bred southwestern Pennsylvania, so that's why I'm a Steeler fan. Old enough to have been alive for all the Super Bowls. Hell yeah, I'm old. Hopefully I'll be able to see another one. We'll see. There's Shifty in the building. Tom, you got confidence in the Steelers? You got more confidence than I do, bro. Even though the Lions are 0 for the season, you know. There's those emojis.
As is our special in-studio guest, specialist Todd Schaefer of the U.S.
28-yard field goal here for Washington. Good to see you, Shifty. Yeah, that was terrible. The Bears, I feel bad for the Bears after some of those calls, man. Yeah, I'll be real about it. And there were Steeler fans that were complaining a week before about the kicker not getting caught with a penalty when he got his concussion. Here's the Saints running for a first down. Taysom Hill keeps the football and runs for the first down. New Orleans threatening to score here just outside the red zone. They're at about the 26-yard line. Cam, that's right, Cam back with the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton back again. Yep, I picked the Lions to win 10-7. Every year, the Steelers lose to someone with a terrible record. So I figured, why not against the Lions when you're... Now, I didn't even know that's before Ben was out. There's an incomplete pass on 1st and 10 for the Saints. Back to Foxborough. The Patriots. Handoff. It's a trickery from the Pats. End around. 37. Good, thank you. I'm a little older than 37, but I appreciate that. Montgomery, someone that's Ty Montgomery, I believe, for the Saints, injured, slamming his helmet down on the sidelines, which usually means it's not a good injury. Trevor Siemian, back to pass, shotgun, 1st and 20. Now they're back outside the red zone. Definitely, they were closing in on it. There's a pass for about 4 or 5 yards for the Saints. Back to the Steelers and the Lions. Steelers almost at midfield. 3rd and 4. Rudolph throws too high. Great pass. No rush at all. The line starting to do a little better, and that's good signs for the Steelers if they can get their offensive line together. Just hit the fingertips of the receiver, but no catch. Trevor Siemian's going to get sacked. Sack for Tennessee. And the Titans and Saints still with 0. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Tennessee Titans, the hottest team in football coming into today. 5 straight wins for the Titans, including multiple back-to-back wins, 4 straight over playoff teams from last year. They'll celebrate that play in Nashville while we double box in the Buffalo offense. We didn't see their red zone
all right
on their touchdown. We showed you the touchdown already. They're getting close to the red zone here.
Montgomery wearing number 88. That's why it threw me off at first. Inside handoff, fake for Buffalo. Throw to the outside. There's Beasley for about 8 yards on 2nd and 10. Good to see everybody. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Helps out the channel. I'm your boy Blaise McCoy, bringing you the action here for the first set of games here on the Blaze Radio Network here on YouTube. They go back to the block punt touchdown. And now 3rd and 21, and that's incomplete. I don't even think that route was far enough to get a 1st down. 25-yard line. Bills driving on the Jets.
Big 3rd and 3 for Josh Allen. MetLife faithful get to their feet for the Jets.
1st down. Bills now down to the 12-yard line. Mac Jones with, he got sacked. Mac Jones losing some yards.
He's trying to cut him there because it's supposed to be a 3-step drop, and the ball's supposed to be out of Mac Jones' hands quickly.
Mac Jones back to pass, had to just kind of duck and cover, take the sack. Back to New York, the Jets and the Bills. Bills on the 13-yard line. There's a pitch to Breida. He's down to the 10-yard line, gets a couple. Mac Jones, back to pass. Little screen pass to the 10. Bolden to the 5, down at the 2-yard line. The Patriots looking to try to even it up with the Browns. The Lions running the ball well against the Steelers to start their drive. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. I believe that was Williams. Another handoff for the Bills. Nowhere.
From Ohio State with a stamp.
And he hasn't played a whole lot this year, but look at it. You got Togiai, number 93. Mac Wilson, 51. There are a lot of white shirts in the hole there, able to meet him.
So a double-digit drive for Cleveland to open up. New England now on its 15th play. We got both guys in the shotgun at the same time. Josh Allen will take the snap, throw it up to the left corner. Incomplete. Going for Stephon Diggs. So let's watch from Foxborough. Touchdown.
There is the Patriots touchdown. Hunter Henry from Mac Jones. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it, my friend. Big shout out to Thomas Bronzinski in the building. Great to have you as part of the show here. We try to, for people who can only watch one game, want the play-by-plays for a different game, want some alternate commentary, or maybe you're stuck at work and you can't watch any games. This is basically like a radio channel. You get my ugly mug up here in the corner, but I'm just here to help bring you guys all the action. If you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share it out. You can also join the channel for extra perks for as low as $1 a month. $1, $2, or $3 a month for our memberships.
Pick a spot behind his center, and he scooches forward for the first down. On the next play, 1st and 10, Brady will throw. Brady gets picked. Inaccurate.
Tom Brady gets intercepted.
Coverage there.
Intercepted.
Picks off Brady, so 2 turnovers.
Tom Brady intercepted 2 turnovers for the Buccaneers already. Now back to Tennessee. They had the ball at their own 23-yard line. 2nd and 6 for Tannehill. Pass over the middle of the catch to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, down to the 30, down to the 26-yard line. Big play for Tennessee. WrestleSense, that's right. If you dig wrestling, pro wrestling, we do a podcast and also some 2K games here on the channel. Tannehill just right over the middle, a little slant, and the next thing you know, he is taking off. Bud Dupree injured. Tennessee's defensive Bud Dupree, former Steeler. Big shout out to Reaper in the building, Midwest, Beast Black, Shifty to Platinum Dragon Studios. Handoff.
Tennessee working closer towards the red zone.
Jonathan Taylor, 35-30. Big run by Jonathan Taylor again, the workhorse. Putting in the work, if you will. Woo, we got some football today, people.
In the first quarter with 5 minutes remaining. And they're in field goal range now. Let's bring
Field goal range.
The Washington and Tampa Bay game is taking a TV timeout.
Couple games closing in on the first quarter coming to an end.
They called that a Tom Brady interception, so Brady has 2 picks.
2
In the
picks.
first quarter.
Tom Brady in the first quarter. Tannehill back to pass. Foreman. Foreman's a beast. I think he went to Texas.
The San Diego resident.
Running back out of the backfield for the Titans. With Derrick Henry going down, they do have Adrian Peterson as well. There's the Colts now. Fake handoff to Taylor. Throws it to Taylor. Incomplete. They're playing it like a fumble, but that's an incomplete pass. Back to Tennessee. Tannehill at the 20. Throws to the end zone. Has a man. But A.J. Brown can't get to the ball.
And now Allen will come out. A little slow to get up. And he'll watch from the sidelines for 3rd down and 5.
Carson Wentz, 23.5-yard line. Back to pass. Closing it on a red zone action. He's got it. Catch by Nyheim Hines. That's a first down, and they're in the red zone. Steelers trying to move the football there on 2nd down. From the 15-yard line, here's Tennessee. Tannehill under center. Play clock to 1. He gets it off. Hand off to Foreman. Up the gut to the 10-yard line. Fights for a handful. It's kind of weird that I guess they're only going to use Peterson every once in a while.
Returns at running back for 1st and 10.
Jonathan Taylor, the lone setback for the Colts. From the 16, handoff to Taylor, to the 10, and into about the 7-yard line. And they're closing in on another score for Indianapolis.
1 touchdown in 3 possessions in the red zone. So
Indianapolis handling the Jaguars so far. Tannehill, 3rd and 5 from the 11-yard line. Play clock once again down to 2. 1. He gets the play off at 1 again. Looks to the right. Rolls to the right. Throws to the running back on a flanker. He got it, but he dropped it. McNichols had to catch it like this, falling back. Now hand off to Taylor. First down to the 5-yard line, to the 4-yard line with first and goal now for the Colts. First and 10 for the Steelers.
If he wasn't there to punch it out, he would have held on to that ball. That's exactly right. So, here comes Randy Bullock.
Randy Bullock for a field goal. And Tennessee is on the board first. 3-0 against the Saints. First and goal for the Colts from the 4-yard line. Man in motion is Nyheim Hines. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get to the 1. Reach out. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor powering through, powering through, powering through. Sticks the football out for the touchdown. I mean, the only thing you really got to be careful doing if you're stuck at the goal line, you got to reach it out for a touchdown, is making sure they don't hit it before it crosses the plane. Because as soon as it crosses that plane, that's a touchdown. Steelers at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 12. Second, third goal. And he just sticks his hands out just in time to get the touchdown. Great play by Jonathan Taylor. And yeah, he's on my fantasy team. Extra point now is, creeps it in the right-hand side, and it's good.
Jonathan Taylor doing, this is like LaDainian Tomlinson stuff.
Matt Ryan back to throw. Throws it over the middle. It's blocked. 4th and 7. Atlanta went for it around midfield. But the defense of the Cowboys stop them.
Dallas will keep that 7-3 lead and get the football back as Matt Ryan cannot link up with his man on 4th.
Well, the Buccaneers trying to get their defense going because right now their offense not clicking on all cylinders like usual.
Dip in for 3rd and 14. Washington is in long field goal range if they don't get any more yards here. But we'll bookmark that one and try and get you back to FedEx Field in just a bit as the Buccaneers are down 6-0 at the end of the first period. We cut back to a 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 for the Steelers. Overthrown. That's intercepted. At the 40 to 45 and almost to midfield, the Lions take over. Mason Rudolph throws to the right, behind and over the running back Balaj. That's intercepted. Hey, Midwest, that's why I picked him high in my fantasy, man. Jonathan Taylor is a beast.
Here he is right here. He's walked up on that blitz. Now watch as this play happens. He's going to peel out back this way.
They say Jonathan Taylor doing LaDainian Tomlinson type things, and I agree recently. Remember when Tomlinson was good for 100 and at least 2 touchdowns pretty much every game? Whether he caught it, ran it, sometimes even threw it. Lions have the football now, down 7. Just about midfield. Lone setback is Swift. Goff's going to throw deep. Got his man. And it's almost picked off by Hayden. Raymond wasn't really open. But there you have it. Colts on a roll right now, 17-0. Everybody else, except for the Bills, up 10. Everybody else pretty close here in the first half. 2nd and 10, Goff's going to hand off, and DeAndre Swift's going to get nowhere. He might lose a couple.
Your defense generates a turnover first snap. You're taking a shot down the seconds ago at Gillette.
Here's the Browns. Baker Mayfield throws to the right. Intercepted by the Patriots. Intercepted by the Patriots. And they're in the red zone. Patriots tied right now with the Browns at 7. They are in the red zone.
He threw a touchdown, he threw an interception, and this one could cost the Browns points. Just his 4th interception of the season.
5-yard line pitch for the Patriots, and he's in. Stevenson with the rushing touchdown, 5-yard rushing touchdown for the Patriots. They now have a 13-7 lead They'll be up 7 pending the extra point here.
You run it down their throat. And it's not just the big guys being physical. Watch number 1, N'Keal Harry. Wide receiver takes Myles Garrett and washes him down inside, which allows the big guys to get out and run.
Out of the TV timeout, start of the second quarter, 3rd and long for Washington.
3rd and long for Washington now. McKissick with the catch. He's going to be a couple yards short of the first down.
Saves the day. Jamel Dean missed that tackle.
Coach's decision for Ron Rivera on 4th and medium.
3rd and 10 here. Almost at midfield. Handoff to the inside. And Swift again stuffed. 4th and long as a quick 3 and out for the Lions.
And bring out the punt team for the Lions.
Situation on 4th down that's short. Now we can go for it.
They will. We'll pass on a 46-yard field goal try.
Washington with the football. This is a 2-6 team versus 6-2 team here. Heineke from the shotgun. Throws over the middle. Got his man. That was 4th and 3. He's right. It looks like he got the first down. He's going to get the mark. First down.
Look at how good this is. Just find the hole in the defensive zone. Now,
End of the first quarter in Pittsburgh.
get down. Don't allow yourself to get knocked back over or behind.
We got Washington moving the football.
You know where that first down marker is. Really smart by McKissick to understand exactly where he is.
We'll double box in the Dallas-Atlanta game. Cowboys with it in field goal range. Here comes a 3rd down and 11.
First and 10, Washington. They get a couple yards. 3rd and 11 here for the Cowboys.
Here at AT&T Stadium.
Shotgun for Prescott.
Right now, this defensive line for Atlanta's doing a great job.
Prescott looking to the left. A slant route connects with Cooper, but not enough for a first down. 2nd and 7, and the Washington football team get a yard or two.
That's some of the side-to-side speed of Devin White.
Right, and that's what we talked about, right? When you think you're going side to side on these guys, forget about it, because Devin White can run like any wide receiver, maybe better than any wide receiver you have on.
Doesn't mean they're going to shot away this week.
4th and 5, and the Cowboys are going for it.
It's not a great game if you have the
Dak Prescott, shotgun. CeeDee Lamb in motion. Prescott drops back, throws to the right, and finds CeeDee Lamb. 20, 10, and down to about the inside the 10. There's Washington, touchdown, Carter. Heineke to Carter, touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Carter, who started them? Who started him on their fantasy team? Wow, Washington, the football team at home. Extra point will put them up 13-0 on Tampa Bay. Nice pass by Heineke to put it right in the breadbasket. Extra point here for Washington. It's good, 13-0. Washington has the lead.
Washington making a statement in the first half. We got an update from the Colts and Jags game. I'm going to let Specialist Schaefer handle this one. What do you got, Todd? Here we go. Trevor Lawrence to Jamal Agnew.
There's a handoff to Jamal Agnew, and he is the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
Fantasy football, you have Jamal Agnew still doing his thing.
66-yard touchdown run for Jamal Agnew.
On the play-by-play call.
You got to think how Travis Etienne would be doing if he was playing for the Jaguars, also with a season-ending injury early in preseason.
They're on the board. However, they missed the extra point.
Missed extra point somewhere.
Colts still with a pretty firm lead there.
Jaguars missed the extra point on their touchdown there.
Package is going to be expanded, as we've already seen a couple times today.
Saints and Titans, here's Taysom Hill back at quarterback for a planned run. Now Simeon back in, shotgun, fakes the handoff. Terrible fake. But he's got a wide open receiver for a touchdown. Touchdown, New Orleans Saints.
Rickon Smith, he comes in and he acts like he's going to block off of the play fake. Watch as he comes in. He looks like he's going to come in and hit the linebacker, but then he peels to the outside. Watch the play fake back here. So that's what draws the coverage inside.
Now the Steelers with a 3 and out, going to give it right back to the Lions. Hey, if the Lions score 10 points and win, my prediction is perfect. Steelers up 7-0. Another extra point missed as New Orleans misses an extra point.
Yeah, Saints have had a little bit of a revolving turnstile at their kicker position. This is a play earlier in the drive. Trevor Siemian, Deontay Harris.
Oh, big play for the Lions.
About 40 yards. Siemian 7 of 9.
As they are in the Steeler territory already
It's 6-3 New Orleans.
on the kickoff.
Gets away initially, trying to redirect Judon, though, because his job slows him down, and they hold him to an 8-1.
Yeah, the first play there, I think, was Jawan Bentley number.
Back at Heinz Field, Pittsburgh in punt formation. They send it off, and waiting for it is Khalif Raymond. Fields it at the 14-yard line, makes a move to the right, and then cuts back to the left. Finds a little bit of a crease, picks up a block. He's over midfield and tackled down at about the 35, 45-yard line there. Nice gain of 48 yards on the punt return. Here comes Zeke. Almost a first and goal for Dallas. We'll see where they spot the football.
From a high school teammate, Foye Lewis made a tackle, and now he's hurt.
They're going to fake the screen over here, and then they're going to slip Zeke here to the right. Right? It's like a double screen. They're going to use the illusion of throwing a screen to the left to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb really sells that. And that's just enough attention to get Zeke in space. See Alucon there on the tackle. He's the one shaking up.
Alucon and Elliott are good friends, former high school teammates in St. Louis. Went down hard there. You just hope he's okay. Starting linebacker for him.
Back to Foxborough field.
They're going to get the free play to the outside and call it the 40-yard line. They brought down the Joker. 2 flags on the play. One near side and one far side for John Hussey and company to deal with.
Coach Belichick not happy with Josh Uche, immediately motioned him over for a quick word. They might have identified him as the culprit.
Power governed in again at fullback. Hard to miss him. The run behind him. Elliott surging forward. And he's got first down. Not in the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
We'll get you back to first and goal for the Cowboys at the 1-yard line. Let's check back in with Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
Pierre has come into the secondary.
And there's Matt Nelson. Now, Penny Sewell moved over to take his spot at right tackle, and Matt Nelson coming in as a tight end here.
Jefferson. Jefferson on his way. It's a touchdown for the Lions. Straight ahead run for the rookie.
He's definitely...
Yeah, you heard that right. Jamar Jefferson with the touchdown for the Lions. This guy was a 7th-round draft pick. In fact, he was 2 picks away from being Mr. Irrelevant in the draft this year. Young man out of Oregon State finds the hole. Great job of blocking by the Lions there. And he drags a defender into the end zone. They have confirmed it was a touchdown. All right, here comes second and goal for the Cowboys.
And they're just going to give it up to you for the touchdown. For Dallas.
Watch Zach Martin's block. The perennial all-pro right guard. Watch what he does on the goal line. That distorts the entire defensive line. It's as easy a goal line touchdown as Zeke's had in his career. Zach Martin, when he's in the lineup, this is an entirely different offensive line. He's as good as they get around the league.
Tyler Lahu up for the extra point. And That's good. So the 4th and 5 conversion.
Dallas came in sharp today as opposed to last week. They now have that 14-3 lead. Maybe the eyebrow-raising score of the first
All right, so Dallas and Detroit getting touchdowns. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
And the Buccaneers are.
Welcome back. Handoff to Fournette for Tampa Bay.
Two-Hill taking over.
Just a moment ago at Nissan Stadium.
Tannehill throws to the tight end for a first down.
His tight end Swain with the catch there, as that'll be a first down. Titans.
You know, you talk to Bruce Arians, he talked about Ronald Jones.
13-0 Washington. Tampa Bay with the ball.
You look at the way Leonard Fournette's playing, he's just playing so good that Ronald Jones isn't getting many opportunities as he enters the game right now for the first time.
Fake to Jones. Brady's got a long throw. And is it picked off? No.
That could be an interception for Washington.
Nearly scooped it off the deck, but you saw the side judge come in and say it's off the ground. Incomplete.
Moving on the field is an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
Brady 4th down.
This is Washington and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay at the 19-yard line. Throw over the middle, and the ball popped up. But they're saying it hit the ground. Let's see.
Is the big hit for his receiver Godwin, so that's what you have to anticipate.
It hit his cleat.
If you're Chris Godwin, that's going to be down by your ankles. You got to get
Now let's see if he made the catch. It never hit the ground.
from getting hit.
Well, you saw that replay there.
They're going to replay it. That could be an interception, people.
He's 1 for 3 this year on challenges.
Wow.
The successful one was the last game against Denver. Let's take a look. Godwin, the intended target.
Goes off his hands and off the end of his heel, his cleat. It never hit the ground.
What is his left heel, and then
And now here's the catch.
Gets
Ooh, he
secured
didn't.
by Kendall Fuller. That's
He
the
might-
other question as
he
well.
might not have
Remember, Fisher
caught
came
it.
over and said he thought that Fuller had scooped it off the deck. We'll check it.
When he tries to intercept it, though,
They'll
it's
take
close.
a timeout during the coach's challenge. We'll let you know how it turns out.
Interesting. Shit's going down here in the first half already.
In Nashville, and he is out of the lineup on this play.
others stepping in their place. 3rd and 11.
Tannehill back to pass for Tennessee. Hits his man right at the first down marker.
Makes the catch. Undrafted player out of Indiana. Picks up, we think, about 11. Let's see where they spot the ball. Looks to be perhaps just shy of the 30.
Steelers going to get called for
Saints bring double blitz off the strong side. 2 secondary
False start.
players come off the slot. He hits the backside slant. 4th and short.
false start on Deontay Johnson.
Illegal substitution. Defense.
That's in the first.
Illegal substitute. We got flags everywhere. Look at them flag. Flag on the play. Here's the Jets. Their own 30-yard line. First down for the Jets, trying to get a score here with 13 minutes before the half.
Picked up the easy first down.
They had 10 penalties last week.
Hope you guys and gals out there having a good day. Thumbs up if you guys are. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up for your boy Blaise. You're my boy, Blue. Yeah, I know.
Falters her fingers at the end.
4 minutes in. First and 10.
Tannehill, first down pass, but he dropped it.
Dropped by Jeff Swain, the former Cowboy, Jaguar, 7th round pick by Dallas. 9-10 here, second quarter. Mel, what do you have?
Given 2 injuries to update
McLaurin questionable. Ooh, hey man, I broke my collarbone before. That's that makes my shoulder hurt. I broke my collarbone right here before, man. One of the worst injuries you can get. It was playing pickup football. Someone took my legs out and someone hit me up here and drove my shoulder right into the crunch that I heard. Couldn't move anything on my right side of my body for a while. Put you in a brace. You gotta wait. Here's a handoff to Foreman for about 5 yards for Tennessee.
Blocked right there by Swain. They did not secure it.
Tom Brady, 19-yard line. Second 10. He's going to have a 3rd and 2 or 3 here coming up.
With the football here, the ruling on the field.
Steelers at their own 25. There's a pass, first down to Deontay Johnson. Makes a move, and he's at the 46-yard line.
Is Kendall Fuller flying in? Fabulous job by our production crew to give you this look.
The Titans are 0 for 4 on 3rd.
19-yard line, Tennessee, New Orleans. The Titans from the shotgun. He got 2 men next to him. He's looking to the right, coming out of the backfield. And McNichols hit after a gain of about 2. Tom Brady, 3rd and 2. Screen to Fournette. He's got the first down inside the 10.
Davis for a moment, but it was past the line to gain. And Chase Young is slow to get up behind the play.
Outside, and that's why McNichols was slow getting up. The 2 of them together. So here comes.
Hope everything sounds good out there for you guys in the chat. If you can hear me okay, and also still kind of hear the game audio when I take a break. Bullock, field goal, Tennessee, and it's 6-6.
On the left side of the screen,
Titans Saints.
Commercial break. That was Chase Young, who was down on the field.
There's a flag on Detroit.
We'll check on the Chase Young Washington injury. Jets going for it on
There's
fourth.
the Jets. What he stopped for?
Okay, a flag came in.
Flag came in. Very odd. He took the ball, and there's a flag on the play, and now scuffle. Now a scuffle. Jets and Bills. They're scuffling. It's a kerfuffle. It's a fracas. A Donnybrook. Not really a slobber knocker, though. That would be an actual fight. Delay a game on the offense. The Jets did not get it off in time. That's what she said. Steelers on 2nd down at midfield. Patriots 3rd and 2.
99 comes up the field on the pass rush. Fournette on the short gain. Obviously, that angle you can't see, but we'll see the result of it here. Young is down and looked to be in quite a bit of pain when the athletic trainers came out to attend to him. We get right back to MetLife Stadium for another 4th down in a moment. There is Chase Young.
Chase Young left the game. He's on the ground rolling around. Here's the Steelers, 2nd and 9 from the 48-yard line. Crossing midfield, got his man, and oh man, he took a hit. But great catch by McLeod, Ray McLeod here. So Chase Young, Washington's defense going down. That looked like it was not good. There's a flag on a play. It looks like a free play for Rudolph. Throws it out of bounds.
To the sideline and out of bounds. Looks like the lines were offside.
Offside. Defense.
Offsides on the defense. As expected.
And Steeler fans know this from the connection with Rudolph and Washington from their college days in Oklahoma State, but this McLeod-Rudolph connection is pretty good.
To get on the cart.
And here goes to the scene at FedEx Field. Obviously, the Washington fans concerned about what they hope is their franchise defender for years to come. Chase Young going down. Oh, man. Went down.
We've seen this so many
Times. To his right. We're not going to speculate, but you watch the video yourself.
Oh, he wasn't even hit. Chase Young just fell.
Big number 99 out and into the locker room. Concern at FedEx Field.
Chase Young's injury does not look good, people. Tampa Bay from the 8-yard line. Fournette's going to gain a couple.
So I know the numbers for Chase Young aren't at the rate that we saw last year, but again, where numbers can lie to you, Chase Young has impacted the run game in an incredibly impactful fashion.
Well, we saw him earlier basically dropping back in zone coverage, bracketing the inside receiver in Chris Godwin, and now, like you mentioned, off the edge, impacting the run, all the boot keep game, and now you're down not only Chase Young, Montez Sweat.
Brady now from the 7. 2nd and goal. Brady throws behind the running back coming out of the backfield. Bernard, it's incomplete.
Back in the Patriots-Browns game, 3rd and 9.
Mac Jones throwing up top. Nice over the head catch. Hank Aaron style. Jacoby Myers for 26.
Mac Jones only has one incompletion in the first half. He's 8 of 9, 93 yards and a touchdown. Patriots have a 7.
Tom Brady, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun. Bounces off of Bernard's chest. And it's going to be 4th and goal for the Buccaneers.
Gio Bernard, known to have good hands in his long NFL career, but that one came in pretty hot over the middle from Tom Brady, and it goes incomplete. Back to Foxborough.
23-yard line. Mac Jones back to pass. Got his man. That's a 23-yard touchdown. Mac Jones. Mac Jones, 23-yard touchdown to number 84, Bourne. Here's a 25-yard field goal attempt for the Buccaneers to get them on the scoreboard. Field goal is good in Tampa Bay, now down 13-3. Great throw by Mac Jones. Catches the ball with 2 guys on him. Jumps up, grabs the ball, has to bring it in and maintain control, and he does just that. Steelers from the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Handoff. Najee Harris, 5, and barrels into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Flag on the play. Hold up. Laundry. Holding on the offense, no touchdown. Yeah, Midwest, when he goes down like that, it could be a tear or something bad. Especially when a big dude like that's writhing in pain and rolling around a bit. Najee Harris skips to the outside, the left side, stiff arm, powers through another one into the end zone with a damn hold on the play.
And we talk about this all the time, right? I mean, it's hard for me to see holding because they did a lot of the same thing that Dan Moore did right there and got away with it.
That brings up 1st and goal for the Steelers now from the 17-yard line. Rudolph, shotgun, back to pass, throws it complete to Freiermuth. He's going to gain about 6 yards. 2nd and goal. 4th and 3 for the Cowboys now, just outside of the red zone. Prescott snaps it, rolls to the left, throws, has a man at the 2-yard line. Gallup, 1st and goal, Dallas.
Back in the lineup and converts on 4th and 3 into a 1st and goal.
Prescott under center. Handoff inside to Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dallas with the touchdown. And Ezekiel Elliott. Here's the Steelers. Deontay Johnson makes a catch on 2nd and goal. He's down to about the 7. It's going to be 3rd and goal for Pittsburgh. We're winding down the 2nd quarter in all 7 games. And once again, no real blowouts as the Jaguars got their touchdown. Bills are still up only 10-0. And the Patriots now with a seemingly comfortable lead of 20-7 over the Browns. Back to Pittsburgh, 3rd and goal. Rudolph out of the shotgun. Hits Freiermuth at the 5. Stumbles down to the 1 or 2 yard line. They're going to have to kick the field goal. 4th and goal from the 2 yard line.
Get you back for 4th down in Pittsburgh in a moment. This was a 3rd and short.
3rd and short. Carson Wentz throws it. It's caught by Jonathan Taylor. He had to throw with his left hand. He gets hit, about to get sacked, switches to his left hand and throws it. It looked horrible, but it was a completion just short of the 1st down. Boswell in for the 3-point. Smart move, Pittsburgh. And he's got it. 10-3. That was my prediction. It's going the wrong way, though, so I guess my prediction won't be right. Steelers take the lead 10-7.
passing game to the running backs is a extension of the run game.
Heineke is sacked. Devin White flies right past Heineke. Throws him off balance enough that he falls on his butt. That's a sack.
Look at him skate through. I mean, this is him right here. Watch him skate.
Devin White right through to tackle in the guard, right after the quarterback. Heineke tries to duck under it,
You can't yell at
but not enough. Off balance, he falls down, and he is down.
You can do that. You can get the pony dance going on. That's not a penalty.
Devin White, of course, a big fan of horses. Nice logo.
Back to pass is Heineke. Thrown to the left, has his man caught. McLaurin makes the catch. Third down coming up.
McLaurin, by the way, was out of the game for a little bit earlier with what they said was a collarbone injury. Back in the lineup now.
McLaurin back in. Must not be a broken collarbone. But there's a first down pass for Heineke to get him down there. And now we're 3rd and 13 for Washington. 4 minutes left in the half. Heineke from the shotgun. And the defense moved. They're going to get 5 out of that one.
This make it an easier third down.
Clock's still going.
Clock was still running. So
Clock is just running along.
Adjusting stuff.
I know one thing. Cornelius Lucas was excited about that jump off sides.
You mentioned Lucas. Remember, he's in there at right tackle again. Sam Cosby had missed the last couple of games, but he's back after an ankle injury.
I want you to watch 78 right here. Check him out. After the jump, get the jump, and we stay on. Got this, but now he's going to go into a hole.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 93. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Penalty on Sue.
Everybody is.
This play, Josh Allen back to pass.
Josh Allen
Takes it right in the chest.
sacked by the Jets. Woo, didn't even see him coming.
Gets Allen, could not
Pow.
see him coming. Technically not his
Wow,
onside,
big
but
time
Allen is on
sack.
his
Wrapped
foot
him
down.
up. That's how you sack someone now. You can't really leave with your helmet or nothing. It's still hell of a hit.
Pro on that. They sack him and ultimately it would lead to a punt here. Buffalo back to New York.
Back to pass now is Heineke. Throw over the middle. Seals Jones, first down inside the 30. And Washington's moving the football. The Browns at their own 35, down by 2 touchdowns. Screen pass, fumble, Patriots. No, Browns got it back. Browns got it back on the fumble-aya.
Ernest Johnson, fortunately for him, comes right back and gets it. Good punch out, though, by the defender for the Patriots.
Washington 1st and 10. Up by 10. Handoff inside for a couple. Yeah, we'll see, Midwest, man. If that's a knee injury like it looked like. Oh, here we go. Trickery in Tennessee. Wide receiver catches catches the ball from the center and then pitched it on an end around to Tannehill, who throws a 5-yard pass. Washington 23-yard line. Handoff to Gibson, gets into the 19. Third down for Washington. Here's Tennessee, tied at 6, 3 minutes to go in the second period. 2nd and 5 for Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans. And there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Jerome Boger.
19-yard line, right between the 19 and the 20-yard line. Heineke, shotgun, 3rd and 2. Oh, and the defense goes again. Oh, offsides on the defense. That's going to give Washington a first down. Should be this way. First down. Oh, actually. Third down for the Lions. 3rd and 6. 3 minutes and a half. They're down by a field goal.
Back to the scoreboard here. 7 games going on across the National Football League.
There's your scoreboard for right now. It is Saints and Titans at 6. Cowboys up 21-3. The Bills up 10-0. The Colts 17-6. The Patriots 21-7. 13-3. Washington over the Buccaneers. Steelers up 3 as well.
Has been ruled out. Chase Young is out for Washington.
Chase Young definitely out for the rest of the game. They just made the announcement. The Lions really close to a first down. They're about a yard away. Let's see if they'll go for it.
Jets are going to get a first down.
Jared Goff at the 50-yard line. Jared Goff, back to pass, throws it to the left-hand side. There's that catch, and he is literally...
Third down. Oh, they get stopped. They're going to mark it inches short, and the offense is
They're going for it. Here we go. Lions, 4th and inches at the 45-yard line. Handoff, and Swift got the first down and more. Swift to the 35-yard line. Tannehill, 3rd and 1 at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Hands off to A.J. Brown, the 10. First down and goal for Tennessee. A.J. Brown with the end around.
Warning here in Nashville, and we will bookmark that drive in the red zone.
Making an
inside
appearance.
the 10-yard line for the Titans when they come back out of a TV timeout.
What's up, Blaise? There's McKitty.
Solid
What you doing up there?
White, they pick up the blitz. Wide open, it's caught. Ryan
McKitty.
with a much-needed
His name's Blaise, too.
What a bit of blitz pickup by New York up front as Griffin burns him for 29.
29. Mike White to Griffin as the Jets are almost at midfield.
A very good job by Mike White, recognizing the blitz, knowing where to go, and where your hot route is.
The dude abides. He's right behind me.
Quickly and get the first down.
Blaise is right there. Where you going, kitty? Where you think you're going?
That's what you want to see from your quarterback, knowing you're about to get hit.
Defense backed up right now as Washington
Closing in on halftime now.
Yeah, Todd is thinking we got to get
A lot of them coming to the 2-minute warning or more. Here's Washington, the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff, and he's hit right away, and he's going to lose 5 yards.
He was right in on Gibson. 2nd down coming up.
And that is so Todd Bowles right here. First down, let me bring pressure off the edge, in here, into the backfield. Whitehead making the tackle, the stick, a couple yards back. And that's what they do. They get you in those positions, and then they can be aggressive on 2nd down, play coverage on 3rd down, make sure the quarterback doesn't hurt you, scrambling around because all
2nd and 14 now.
sitting on that quarterback.
People know about Todd Bowles blitzing, but a lot of it gets done on 1st and 2nd down more than any other team in the NFL.
2nd and 14. Heineke back to pass to the right-hand side. Oh, great defense and almost intercepted.
He's been playing a little safety. He's been playing a little nickel. He's been playing a little inside, and he almost had a pick.
Just reading it, too. He's just dropping out here, and watch him read this as he drops in zone. He sees the quick out, bursts on the quick out, gets his hand on there, and that could have been dangerous right there. You leave that ball a little inside if you're the quarterback, and that is to the house the other way.
Taylor Heineke knew it, too. Ooh, he was thinking. So it sets up a 3rd down and long for 19.
3rd and long.
Back out of the 2-minute warning timeout. Tennessee with a 1st and goal from
Heineke back to pass.
Heineke takes the snap.
He's got all the time in the world. Throws on the middle, got his man, but that's going to be down. 4th down. And he's hurt now. Looks like Washington has another injury. This time it's a receiver.
1st and goal.
First and goal, Tennessee throws it up, intercepted. That's going to be intercepted.
Williams, did he hold on? It looks like he did. Yep. What a grab. What a pick. Flag thrown. Williams has 2 picks this year.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. Number 55. With the ball to the head of the quarterback. Pass the distance of the goal. Automatic. First down.
It's on Caden Mills, and he wipes away the end zone interception.
Man, I know they're protecting quarterbacks. I don't see a hit to the head.
I know what you hit him on the nameplate.
That's a critical. That's a
Oh,
critical
wow.
call because it takes away an interception.
Takes away the interception.
First and goal inside the
Wow. Here come the Lions. DeAndre Swift with a big play, 30 seconds and a half. Okay, let's see who can get some points here before halftime.
First time in 5 years that Washington has scored on 4 straight possessions.
Well, we'll get you back to
Straight
Heinz Field
possessions.
there for an update on 3rd and 3 right before the half. Lions trying to either tie this up or take the lead. DeAndre Swift, he gets the edge, and over the top, the second-year running back with a nifty hurdle and extra yards, 21 yards on that carry. The Detroit Lions are first and goal.
DeAndre Swift gets maybe a loss of 1. Second and goal for Detroit.
With 24 seconds before the half. Now this from Lowe's.
His angle is difficult, and I think what Coach Payton initially asked Jerome was, did you make that call? What you hope for in that play is the umpire, who's also in the offensive backfield, who has the opposite angle, can come and talk to you there and walk you through that and hopefully get you to pick that up. And then you get the right call at the end of the day, because this is not roughing the passer, in my opinion.
Thank you. Aaron Brewer is a tackle eligible.
4-yard line.
First and goal.
First and goal, Tennessee. Hand off to
Foreman has it.
Foreman, and he'll get a yard.
Back on the play by Warner. Picks up
The
about
new offensive coordinator coordinating with him, but he's the voice of the year of Jared Goff and has been calling a number of key run plays that have been effective. The first thing
Second and goal here for Detroit, trying to take the lead before the halftime here in Pittsburgh.
Substitution right there, Chris. Isaiah Buggs, number 96 goes out. Arthur Mollett, number 35 comes in. He's your nickel run support guy, but we're expecting pass here.
Second and goal,
24 seconds.
7-yard line,
Goff looks one way.
8-yard line.
Goes into a
Oh, almost intercepted.
Cameron Sutton was on the coverage for
Second and goal for Tennessee. Quick pass, touchdown. No. Flag on the play.
and a flag. And it's on Tennessee.
Offensive penalty coming up.
False start.
Oh, that ball hit Sutton right in the hands. Should have been an interception. It's rain in there. Rain and snow in there in Pittsburgh.
We've got another timeout for Detroit, which is
We're going to go to the triple box right now with games coming up towards the end of the half. Upper right-hand corner, 20 seconds remain at Heinz Field. Upper left-hand corner, they're going to call a penalty against the Patriots offense, but 37 seconds remain there. Less than 2 minutes on the bottom of the screen in Tennessee.
And of course he had his troubles. He's going to have his troubles all game with Myles Garrett. Gave up a sack earlier in the ball game. Got the illegal hands there, but all in all, not a bad first half by Isaiah Wynn having to deal with number 95.
In our conversation with Bill Belichick, he was asked the last 3 games, what's changed? He said a lot of little things, stacking good days together, practicing better as time has gone on. It's helped with the execution and situational football.
Mac Jones, screen pass.
On the pass to Bolden,
He'll gain nothing.
got kicked in the head.
there's going to be mistakes made.
Peterson in, second goal at the 8.
Tannehill's going to run it and gain a yard or two.
Tuttle in a couple.
Bring up third and goal for Tennessee. Steelers got to play D here. Third and goal.
Two guy here.
Handoff Swift to the 5, 4. And grabbed and thrown down at the 4-yard line. 4th and goal. Will the Lions go for it, or will they tie it up?
I think the big thing now is what are we going to do?
The Patriots-Browns game has taken a TV timeout. We have 3 teams in the red zone, including the Dallas Cowboys. Kurt Menefee giving us the Fox halftime teaser there. But Dallas is in the red zone. So you've got New England in field goal range, Dallas in the red zone, Tennessee in the red zone, and the Lions on 4th and goal. They'll kick a field goal in the last snap of the first half.
Lions are going to kick the field goal. Try to tie it. Tennessee does not get it on 3rd down, but there is a penalty.
Right in a thicket of Saints defenders, a nest of Saints
Penalty on the
defenders
defense.
goal line.
Pass interference. Defense, number 56.
Field goal attempt for Detroit to try to tie it. 20-yarder. Field goal's good. We're tied at 10 in Pittsburgh.
Throw was being made. What's the contact right at the top of the route? He grabs him and turns his body. That's where the official that throws the flag is in the back middle of the end zone underneath the goalpost. And all he sees is that right arm wrapped around the shoulders of Ferguson and the body turned.
1st and goal, Tennessee. Hey, Tannehill just falls forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tannehill at the finger roll in the end zone. Tennessee has the lead with 1:38 in the half.
The Titans had on that is they had 2 penalties setting up first and
Here's Dak Prescott. 3rd and 7. 1st down at the 2-yard line. Dak falling back, throws it away, but he got his man. It looked like he threw it away, but he knew Lamb was going to the corner. Touchdown, Dallas. CD Lamb. It looked like he was trying to throw it away. Lamb ran to it and caught it. Touchdown. Simple as that. 25-yard line. Patriots up 2 scores just outside the red zone. Mac Jones with a handoff. Stevenson down to the 20.
Through all the red zone possessions, the Dallas Cowboys touchdown, CD Lamb's 2nd of the first half. How about that first half for CD?
CD Lamb, 2 touchdowns in the first half.
2 touchdowns for CD Lamb, and the Dallas Cowboys making a statement in the first half, 28-3 on their bounce back game from the Denver loss. Oh, Mike White got hit.
Mike White hit, and Buffalo has it out of bounds. Is that a fumble?
Play it out and then look at replay afterwards to see if the arm was going forward. Mario
It's hard to tell. The ball went
comes
straight
away with
up.
the football. I love the way defensive coordinators are coaching their guys these days. If that ball goes forward beyond the line of scrimmage, even if you think the quarterback was throwing it forward, go and scoop it as a defensive player anyway. Let replay sort it out. And they did not blow the whistle here, so at least for the time being, that is a Jets turnover. They will review it.
Derek cheering for them Lions, 10-10.
They're all part of the situation of football that we discussed, running out the clock like they did against Los Angeles, getting 3 points here and there, hidden points.
Mac Jones, pass deflected. He's going to pick it up and run it anyway. 5, and there's it. Aguilar takes it all the way, but the defense stopped. Everyone stopped, thinking that was.
And they had
Deflection at the line of scrimmage. Fourth down.
And they had Clowney and Garrett.
Forward pass deflected. Yeah, that's not a fumble.
And Garrett
Ain't no fumble.
Oh, we saw a couple of replays. Mike White, they said his arm was going forward.
Mike
No
White was an
turnover for the
incomplete
Jets.
pass. They said his arm was
Replay
going
corrected that
forward,
one, and
or
the Jets
upward,
will
I
attempt
guess
the
it would be.
field goal, as are the New England Patriots.
Field goal attempt for New England here. We have one game at half, 2 of them just about to go.
We got,
Looks like we might stagger pretty well to keep this going.
Amendola
Amendola,
is good.
Field goal for the Jets. Not that Amendola. Buffalo now up 10-3. Nick Folk for the Patriots will tack on 3 more. Cowboys up 28-3. Here come the Falcons. Incomplete pass. Good D by Big D.
Seemed like 7 other Cowboys were there. And now Dallas has a chance to get it back here with 50 seconds left and 2 timeouts. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think after you lose 10 yards on first down, Dallas takes their first timeout. I think you go run, make them burn it. So at least if you have to punt to them, they're trying to go down and steal points at the end.
Hey, Wally. Good to see you, Wally. Falcons are getting their asses beat, buddy. They got the ball right now. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Handoff to the inside. And he's not going to go anywhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and 19. As it is 28-3 Dallas. Less than a minute in the first half.
They take their second time out. As we remind you to start Saturday strong. Big noon kickoff.
All right. Let's go back to Washington. Buccaneers. Last play of the first half. Evans catches the ball.
But he goes out of bounds, and the clock ran out. They're having some clock issues there in the Fox game, and the penalty came in, and it was against Washington. They face masked Mike Evans, and obviously the game, or the first half, cannot end on a defensive penalty, and it was a good call.
Last play of the half, and it looks like a face mask is going to be called.
Washington with a mental error, it should have gone into the halftime locker room with a 16-3 lead. Instead,
And now there's a field goal attempt for the Buccaneers to try to get another field goal after that penalty. This is a 31-yard field goal attempt.
Only the 5th time since Tom Brady joined this offense.
Field goal is good for Tampa Bay.
That's a 16-6 Washington lead at halftime. First half stats are brought to us by State Farm.
Back in Tennessee, Trevor Siemian, time to throw, and gets it in.
Trevor Siemian with a completion, a minute to go in Tennessee in the half.
Siemian and Harris on the catch there. Injured Tennessee Titan is down. New Orleans is going to get a chance at points.
We got my co-host here. Might as well give him a terrible foul. What do you think?
Falcons actually, Cowboys use timeouts. Falcons have to punt here with 44 seconds.
Dynamic playmakers with the ball against what's typically tight ends, backup linebackers, and getting him the ball in space.
There's a block punt. Dallas blocks the punt, recovers it. That's going to be a touchdown. Dallas blocks the punt, recovers it in the end zone or at the 1. 37 seconds left. A block punt by Dallas.
Whoa, you might remember Falcons Cowboys last year was the crazy finish with the watermelon onside kick and Cowboys coming back to score 16 points in the last 5 minutes.
That is a touchdown for Dallas on the block punt.
Today, Dallas is punishing Atlanta.
Here's Buffalo. Pass over the middle, deflected on 1st and 10. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. In the red zone is Buffalo.
Big right arm on the block point. Does a nice job avoiding by Dorrance Armstrong.
Yeah, there it
just becomes a wrestling match in the end zone for the ball.
Clearly in for the score. I mean, unbelievable. They get one last week with Diggs. It goes past the line. Right hits it. Denver recovers. Change the whole trajectory of the game. This time, punt block right recovers for a touchdown. And we get a penalty.
All right, closing in on halftime now.
First half. Wow is right.
Prior to the snap, 12 men on the field against the defense. Dallas has elected to take the ball and go for 2 points, 2 to the 1. 2-point conversion.
Dallas smells blood in the water right now, Kevin. You see Armstrong block the punt again. they are not taking their foot off the gas. They could easily just kick a field goal and go up 35-3. But nope. They're going to elect to take the penalty here, elect to go for 2, and just try to make a knockout shot if they haven't already. Wow.
Well, I think the uppercut's been landed.
Remember, he's landed a few.
Remember Pam Oliver started the broadcast saying Dak Prescott said, you know, that 16-win streak felt like maybe we needed a punch to the face. Well, they've
Double box it in because Mike McCarthy, there was a penalty on the block punt against Atlanta, so it gets them closer. They're going to elect to go for 2, and McCarthy probably started Ezekiel Elliott in fantasy this week, so hand it off to him, and Zeke takes it in for a 36-3 halftime lead. Whoa, Cowboys.
Got 2 timeouts, and they could perhaps do something in the minimal time remaining.
False start. Offense, number 76. Because this foul occurred with the clock running under 2 minutes,
10 seconds.
there's a 10-second runoff applied. Please remove 10 seconds from the game clock to 3 seconds.
That's on Throckmorton, who is playing today the left guard, taking the place of Andrew Speed.
We've got teams in 2-minute drills and 1-minute drills. Buffalo is in the red zone. The Indianapolis Colts are in the red zone. We're going to get you to Indy in a moment. There's a 4th down upcoming. Decision for Frank Reich, and you see that Sean Payton's guys need to get a little bit closer here to have a shot at a field goal, and they've got to do it with less than 5 seconds. This is interesting, and they also have no timeouts. All right, guys, there's equipment guys coming out with water bottles there, so there's a timeout there. Let's get you to either Indianapolis or back to Buffalo.
I've always thought that makes sense anyway, didn't you? Just the guys are going up for balls anyway, good receivers like Brown, and put them back there.
It's under center. And the play clock expires, so it appears Indianapolis was just trying
There's
to
no foul to delay a game. Offense called timeout. Timeout, Indianapolis, their second.
Right one.
Back in that Buffalo game, this was way earlier in the drive on 1st and 15, a pump fake. Look at the arm strength. There was a wrist flip by Josh Allen, and he shoots it down, 25, 30 yards downfield. Stephon Diggs grabs it and goes for 57 on the play. Then he comes back to Diggs in the red zone, and that one goes incomplete. Diggs did not get both feet down. Final play of the half, unless they get out of bounds. No, clock hits triple zeros, so no field goal attempt for New Orleans. This is back live for the Bills.
Single coverage, Allen does exactly that to the end zone. Diggs has it. Touchdown. Jay, you saw it, single coverage, and Josh Allen.
It's just a mismatch.
Licking his chops.
Yeah, it's just a mismatch. They're going to have to find a way to give help to their corners over there. You just can't allow Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen to have it that easy.
Stephon Diggs, who was just otherworldly for this offense last year, led the league in catches, rec yards, was incredible.
That was an excellent catch. Over the shoulder, tough. Bringing it in after you just were out of bounds.
Skill level from Diggs just off the charts.
Yeah, I saw him down on the field before the game.
To attempt a 29-yard field goal. One for one on the day, and Batchley is good. With 1:43 to go.
Year-round effort to honor, empower, and connect our nation's service members, veterans, and their families. You can learn about the NFL's work with its long-standing military and veteran nonprofit partners by visiting NFL.com/salute.
And we thank every service member for their service. I have 2 brothers that one's in the Air Force and one's in the Coast Guard. I appreciate their service very much.
Here. I want to acknowledge my cousin, Tom Pappas, Jersey boy, former Army officer, captain, served in the 1st Armored Division in Germany. A hero in the Adidas family.
Absolutely.
What's up with the captain?
Brothers Tyler and Nicholas.
Happy Veterans Day to all those men and women. 53 seconds left to play before halftime. 17-3 as Buffalo builds on its lead. Trying to get back in the win column.
2 losses in their last 3 weeks as they extend to a 14-point lead. So let's see how the Jets handle this.
I think you need to be smart, Spiro. I mean, it's 17-3. That drive was all Diggs. It was Josh Allen to Diggs, and they're going to get the ball to begin the second half. The last thing you want is to turn this ball over. If you get a first down, run a couple of smart plays. If it's there, if you're Mike White, take it. If you get a first down, then you can start to be aggressive, but be smart with the ball.
Let's see how Robert Saleh and Mike LaFleur play this year. They do have 2 timeouts as they begin at their own 25-yard line. Jets go 10 personnel with 4 wides. White underneath. It's caught. Good drive starter here. That's Ty Johnson out to the 40. Pick up a 15. And that's a first down for the Jets.
Perfect. Safe play. You throw it underneath. You get it to your running back. You get the first down. Now you can be aggressive. Now you're trying to get down and get into field goal range. You get a field goal before half.
White protected well. Far side of the field. And that one is incomplete.
1 for 5. Taking a deep shot for Agnew, incomplete. Kenny Moore was stride for stride with Agnew. And that drive does not accomplish a whole lot for the Jaguars. Only about 30.
Just be alert of those linebackers dropping into coverage that have got you a couple times and caused one of the interceptions.
So White dissecting that defense pre-snap. Where does he go here on 2nd and 10? Here they come. White is hit on the release, and it's incomplete. They put it right where it had to be for Johnson, as Ed Oliver was right in White's face.
They were showing the double A-gap blitz. Those linebackers walk up. The offensive line has to collapse and then they drop back into coverage. Ed Oliver has really become a pro this year. That's what Sean McDermott talked about to us. Just he's understanding what it takes to be successful in the NFL and really playing his best football.
3rd year for Oliver. 9th overall pick back in the 2019 draft. Down to 20 seconds. White steps up in the pocket. That pass is caught. What a pass. Davis football came loose. What's the call here? And the officials say Buffalo has it. Micah Hyde with the recovery. Unbelievable. Davis with his first catch. Would have been right in field goal range for the Jets, but they turn it over.
A beautiful throw by Mike White. Steps up in the pocket and delivers it. And as Corey Davis is going down, the ball just gets ripped out. This Buffalo defense is so good at creating turnovers. I mean, you're just a good job by Corey Davis. High pointing that ball, trying to get extra yards, and then just rips that ball out. Certainly looks like it was out before he hit the ground.
Jay, what a play by Hyde. Not only recovered, he jarred it loose. How good has Micah Hyde been on the back end of this defense over the last couple of years for Sean McDermott? All-Pro and Pro Bowler in his first season after coming over in his 20s.
In his first year with Jacksonville, spent the last 4 seasons with the Bears.
See Carson kind of looking down the middle. Miles Jack, who's the middle linebacker, who's getting in that deep third middle, went away from him, so he had a chance to hit Mo Alley Cox down the middle. Came off that, tried to throw it to Pittman, then got the ball knocked down. So it's that progression. That quarterback is rapid.
All right, everybody, we are back. We're back.
2nd and 10.
Back to pass is Wentz.
Looking for T.Y. Hilton. And Tyson Campbell, the rookie out of Georgia, had the coverage.
Still got that middle of the field that you can work with. But like I said, Miles Jack, number 44, when they line up at a 2-deep safety look, and you talk about that Tampa 2 look, Miles Jack is going to be the middle safety who's going to run down that middle hole looking to see where that receiver's coming from. And normally he'll run toward the wide side of the field. There's Miles Jack right there. So he's going to run down that middle. There's Richard for throwing the ball.
There's Wentz back to pass. Shuffle pass, incomplete to Nyheim Hines. All right, let's get this shit popping again here, folks, into the second half.
To bring pressure, get Carson Wentz off his spot, and you get him to make an interesting decision.
Well, let's talk about the decision because we saw him throw with his left hand earlier in the game. We've seen him make mistakes earlier in this season when he tries to get.
All right, here we go. Steelers on defense, tied up, passed it. DeAndre Swift goes incomplete. Back from a little halftime break. Who's with me? Who's in the house with me?
5 of them are at the half. We still have time in the first half remaining in that Indianapolis-Jacksonville game. And this Lions-Steelers game is the first game to go to the third quarter. 10-10, winless Lions hanging with the Ben Roethlisberger-less Pittsburgh Steelers here at Heinz Field. And the rain is coming down. Some of the tight shots don't show it there, but if they show a wide shot of the crowd, the rain is coming
Jared
down.
Goff back to pass. 32-yard line, his own 32. He's going to hand off, though. It's a draw play to Swift. He's got the first down, a little more.
Continuing to call the plays. Remember, he said all week he was going to be more involved in the offense instead of once or twice during the week. Popping in, he was in every meeting offense.
Drum monkey, there he is. Good to see you, my friend. DeAndre Swift scampered to the outside.
On the outside to replace that. It looked like he should have boxed it, which means you go upfield, force the running back inside. You wrong shoulder that. You're
onto the outside.
The running back to go outside because you're supposed to have.
There she is. There she is. You love it. You love it.
Swift over 100 yards and a season high rush yards for the Lions. 143 yards on the ground against the Steelers defense. This is English. It's a first down to the 42 of Pittsburgh.
Yes, very quickly. Finally.
And you're getting a lot of big bodies to one side, and then it's going to wind itself around. There's Taylor Decker right there.
Finally. She realizes what we're trying to tell her. I know you tried, Sean. I know you tried. You figured it out. She fingered it out, and she's watching me on mute. She figured it all out. There goes touchdown. She's drunk. She's watching me on mute. Oh boy.
You see both over the top just getting pushed. They're both outside of each other. Really good job by Detroit right now staying on their blocks as well.
I mean, that was a terrific run. His first career touchdown.
All right, there is a tremendous run by the Lions. Yeah, Kyler Murray. I have him on my lineup. I did not start him Midwest. I had to find a different quarterback real quick and start him because they were saying Kyler Murray probably wasn't going to play. Extra point. No good. The Lions missed the extra point. Extra point for the Lions is no good.
Point for the Detroit Lions. Well, we've got the late window.
All right.
About an hour and a half from now, the Chargers.
We're into the third quarter. All the games except for the Cowboys and Titans.
First place in the AFC West, but the entire AFC West has 5 wins. Everybody.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's 20-6 Indianapolis. We're checking out a little look into the San Diego Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings right now.
Scott Hansen, pleased to be joined on a Salute to Service Sunday by the first ever live in studio guest, our guy, specialist Todd Schaefer. You having fun, Todd, watching some football?
Going into the second half now. They're not showing any plays, so it must be time for punts and shit. Big shout out to everybody in live chat. Amy Amore, Monstar, Midwest. Everybody hanging out with your boy Blaze. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Be sure to be subscribed. Share it out. Now you can join the channel as low as $1 a month, $2 a month, or $3 a month as a member as well. Waiting to get back to more action here. 4 games in the late window. Panthers at Cardinals, Vikings at Chargers, Eagles at Broncos, and Seahawks at the Pack. Let's take a look at those games. Those are your games coming up later on in the 4 o'clock window. Chiefs at Raiders later on tonight. And you have the Rams and 49ers tomorrow night. So that's what it looks like, peeps. Here in the red zone today. Still waiting for the action to get back on in the third quarter for most of the games. Shit Talker's still in the place. There he is. Big shout out to Shit Talkers 2.0 TV. Right here from the Blaze Radio Network here on YouTube. All 7 games must be nothing going on. They're not showing any plays, but let's get back to some action here. Come on, Red Zone. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. We are kicking it here on a Sunday, the halfway through the month. Derek cheering for them Lions. I told you, Lions going to get their first win of the year today. They're looking like it. There's your 4 o'clock games. Now let's get back to the current games. Titans up 13-6 on the Saints in the third quarter. The Jets, the Colts, and the Cowboys all still at half. Patriots up 24-7 with a comfortable lead over the Browns. And you got Washington up 10 on Tampa Bay. Probably the biggest surprise here in the early window of games. As well as the Lions up 16-10 after getting that touchdown, but then missing the extra point. All right, still nothing going down here. They are sitting here talking. Very rare for Red Zone not to show any plays for a couple minutes. But you know me, I'd like to not shut up at all for a long time and shit. All right. Finally, we are back. Tennessee and New Orleans, 13-6. Tennessee.
For the third quarter.
Third quarter about to start here.
He said, I want my guys to continue to get pressure on Trevor Siemian and force him into making mistakes. Sean Payton, not quite as happy, but he said we knew it was going to be this kind of game. He wanted this, and he said the key to sustaining drives in the second half will be finding a better...
In the red zone, Tennessee up by 7. Tannehill under center. 2 behind him with Foreman carrying the load. Here's the handoff to Foreman. Up the gut, 2nd and 5. He's going to gain about 2.
Marines down to the 10. And the game there of about 3.
Well, this will be a huge third down here for the Titans if they can get this conversion. And on the
third down for the Titans coming up.
Get a stop here after that big momentum swing and the turnover in the opening kickoff. The Saints getting a stop here to force a field goal attempt.
Tannehill from the shotgun, 3rd and 2 now.
Man-to-man coverage.
Man in motion now in the backfield with him. Now sends him back in motion is A.J. Brown. Tannehill's in trouble, gets rid of it though. Caught at the 5, down at the 1-yard line. Tennessee 1st and goal.
Receivers to the right go over the top. Johnson goes underneath. They picked up big yards out of it the first time they used it.
This time only needing enough to get the first down, only a few yards to get the first down, get it down to the 1.
Here's Tennessee again. First and goal, 1 yard line. Shotgun for Tannehill. Quick pass to the side. Adrian Peterson, and he gets maybe a yard.
On the play, they say now, or he may have hit at the 2.
Well, I think that's going to even go down as a run. I think that was a backward pass, so it'll end up being a run, but it's almost just a different way to run a sweep, right? Get it to the outside. The Saints were ready for it.
Last week, if you're watching again,
Trying to punch it in is Tennessee. Second and goal. Looks like they lost a yard on that run. Hand off to Peterson. No fake. Tannehill hits his tight end for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown pass for Tannehill. And Pruitt with the 2-yard touchdown catch for Tennessee, extending their lead. Towley's our channels in the building. Want to get high? Big shout out to Towley in the chat. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it, my friend. Want to get high? Want to get high? Towley's our channel. I'll have to check you out, my friend. I'm sure you got some cool psychedelic shit going down over there. First down, Steelers. Short pass to Najee Harris. Just enough for the first down. Steelers down 6. Mason Rudolph in big trouble. The play before had to run it for a first down. He's got about 20 yards on that run. Big shout out to Towley's our channel. Thanks for being a part of the show. Here's a flag, and oh, he dropped it. Defensive penalty, flag down, free play for the Steelers. Threw it up to Deontay Johnson, but he dropped it. That's right, I am your boy, Blaise McCoy. Bringing you all the action here. If you can't see the game you want to watch, or you just want alternate commentary or find out what the current scores are across the board for the 1 o'clock games, right here's the place to be to check it out with your boy, Blaise. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Whether it's 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, the whole damn show, it's much appreciated. The old radio scoreboard here is what I'm trying to provide for you folks. Check in whenever you can, find out what the score is. If you're at work, taking care of the kids, any of them weird things going down, I am here for you. Before the half, a field goal for the Jaguars, and wow, a 56-yard field goal. Andy Price in the house, good to see you. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy Blaise. I appreciate it. Pitch out to the Steelers for Benny Snell to pick up a couple. And it'll bring up second down. Shit, that could have been on the offense. Still raining in Pittsburgh. Almost like snow. 2nd and 6. Oh, defense moved again. That should be another free play. Where's the flag? Throws to the end zone. Up in the air. Where's the flag? He was offsides again.
Third down upcoming, but we have an update on one of the games in the late window. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, both inactive for the Arizona Cardinals.
There's your announcement. Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, both inactive for the late games.
And the star wide receiver inactive. However,
Wally needs some touchdowns.
Cam Newton is active.
Wally.
Trying to kickstart their offense.
We're chanting his name.
PJ Walker will start for the Cardinals, and Colt McCoy will start for. Well, PJ Walker for the Panthers, Colt McCoy for the Cardinals.
3rd and 6, there's another penalty. Rudolph's going to carry it. First down, inside the 10, he takes a big hit at the 5. Rudolph took a big hit, and it wasn't someone taking their helmet off and hitting him over the head with it. There's a flag. offsides on the defense. They're going to decline it. There you are, Tally. I found you.
Quick recognition that he can get into that open field and get the yardage necessary for the first down. And if you make those quick decisions, they usually play in your favor. And as you pointed out, Chris, there's a big hit by Tracy Walker right there. He was the one slow to get up. Nice job by Mason Rudolph maintaining possession. But this is going to be a pass. You can see that all open up to his left-hand side, and he just made the quick decision. Pulled the ball down.
Could be a 1st and goal now here. Let's go back. Yeah, 1st and goal for the Steelers.
Update on the Jets and the Bills. Josh Allen with a handoff to the left side.
Singletary of the Bills with a nice little run. 1st down on a 2nd and 3.
That's a 1st down for Buffalo. They are across midfield now in field goal range.
1st and goal Steelers. It's almost helmet to helmet, but it looked like the guy who hit Rudolph, the guy who laid the hit into Mason Rudolph, took more of a hit than Mason did. Well, like I said, Mason's been hit in the head with helmets, so he's used to it. 1st and goal Steelers. 8:50 left in the 3rd quarter. They're at the 5.5-yard line from the shotgun. Freiermuth tucked in the side. He's going to throw a quick out. It's tipped. He's throwing a slant. Here's Mac Jones from shotgun, his own 20-yard line, out to the left-hand side. And a great diving catch by Hunter Henry. Nice. Had to leave his feet a little bit. Hunter Henry over his head, led him perfectly. Maybe a little bit too much, but Henry making a great catch. Here's a handoff up the middle. No, a fake. And the Bills fake up the middle. 2nd and goal, Steelers. Rolling to the right. He's got nobody. He's going to throw it away. Come on, Blaise, wave your towel.
Jet sweep, very similar to the end around you just saw. Just a handoff here, and then getting the edge, good blocking, and C.J. Mosley can't get over there. That whole drive was just way too easy for Buffalo. And you're in New York, you go into halftime, you're trying to come up.
I told you it was a get-right day for a couple of teams. Buffalo was one
Here's
of them.
the end around for Buffalo from about their own 30. Sanders takes a huge run. 3rd and goal, Steelers. Here we go. Rudolph. Back to pass. Has his man. He throws it too damn low.
Well, they got really lucky right there because Dean Warlow, they're going to double Pat Freiermuth, but you left the other guy wide open. You put one of your
3rd and goal. He had the man open. He threw behind him.
Over here. They're going to double him. But when number 31 comes from the outside in, he's left his zone, right? And
he threw it in the dirt.
Right there. And very, very fortunate that was thrown into the
Ray McCloud was open. All you had to do is throw it a foot and more in the air. It had been good. The field goal is good. Now it's 16-13. Lions with the lead. 8:25 left. In the 3rd, that is. Here's the Patriots end around 10-yard line, 5, and he's out of bounds.
And Jones said, look, I wasn't the same guy freshman year in high school to senior year of high school. I changed. I wasn't the same guy freshman year of college, senior year of college. Officials get in between the two teams. I changed. I evolved. I don't expect to be the same guy as I get deeper into my career. I just know that I got a lot to learn.
And it's already starting to happen. That evolution, isn't it? And we talked about how they wanted to occupy those defensive ends. And they brought in 71, Michael Winnow, to be the eligible blocker. This time, they occupied Jadeveon Clowney on the backside on that reverse. 1st and goal for the Patriots.
Mac Jones, hands off. Up the gut, touchdown, Stevenson. Another touchdown for Stevenson, and the Patriots extend their lead.
this game. Cleveland came in after 160 themselves, only 68 thus far.
Extra point is good for New England.
Delivered by Folk.
We cut back to AT&T Stadium. The Falcons have a massive hole out of which to dig if they want to get back into this one against the Cowboys. 36-3. How about them Cowboys?
Pam Oliver has asked, there's nothing wrong with Patterson. Probably makes sense just to give him a rest here. And so Ballman getting his first real look of the year. He's been inactive 4 times.
And off for the Falcons.
You know, Greg, he had a really good stretch with the Giants last year. He was cutting the 49ers camp this year. But with New York last year, he broke out with Saquon out. He had a 135-yard rushing game against Seattle. He ran for 682 yards. So he showed a little something last year, but he hasn't had any opportunities here this year with Atlanta at all.
Matt Ryan back to pass. Ooh, dangerous pass, but incomplete, luckily.
Looking for something. Can he make some sort of audition for himself to get more carries going forward?
I think he can, and I think that's why to start the second half, we said this is such a huge evaluation, second half game for Arthur Smith and this coaching staff. There's going to be a handful of guys that they're going to be keeping a close eye. Gallman being one of them. He's kind of gotten lost in the shuffle. Cordero's played so well.
3rd and 6 here for Atlanta. 34-yard line. Matt Ryan throws. Incomplete again. No, intercepted. Intercepted. Tipped around, and the Cowboys intercept it. Matt Ryan ain't doing me no favors. He's my Kyler Murray substitute. I thought at least. Well, down all these points, maybe they'd get some passing yards since they're down so much. They got to pass all the time. Here's the Jets. Back to pass. Mike White throwing deep. And he's picked off by the Buffalo Bills. Interception. What do you think about that, Blaise? What do you think about that, Kitty?
And the football after the deep shot interception. Leonard Fournette.
We got the Lions at their own 33-yard line. 2nd and 10, handoff. You gain a couple. Is that Godwin? Yay! Finally here, Godwin's name. Penn State boy on one of my fantasy players.
Right, here's what's impressive right now. Cameron Braid on the outside. This is everybody. This is not just one guy making a play. This is not your quarterback leading your football team. You know what this is? This is throw a couple of bubble screens, a couple of smokes, and let your players make plays for you. Everybody being involved.
Okay, here we go again.
Back on track.
First down and across the 50. The Lions are moving the ball. Lions going to get their first win. There's a touchdown to Brate. Tampa Bay touchdown. Cameron Brate from Tom Brady.
The man wanted Washington to pump it up. Instead, Tampa Bay ends up scoring.
Yeah, and Cameron Brate right up here on top. Now watch. Block a little bit. You blocked on the last play. Block at the line of scrimmage. White check delay.
Great fake to Fournette.
Brady's going to find you 100%
Brady, quick pass right over the middle to Brate. Touchdown, just like that.
A bit of a sliver of that ball. But Cameron Brate was there to secure it for his first score of the season. And just like that, Tampa Bay with a chance to get back within 3. On that drive, Tom Brady.
Extra points good. 16-13, Washington now.
Back at Heinz Field, the Lions had a 3rd and 6 a short time ago. Jared Goff fakes the run to the left and throws it back.
That was a 3rd and 6 that the Lions broke out that nice little play to get a first down. Now they're at 2nd and 9.
Got the first down there. Lions live in Pittsburgh territory.
There's a run to the right to DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 3.
Back in Nashville, 2 touchdowns.
Tannehill's going to get sacked. 20-6 Tennessee. Tannehill sacked. They'll bring up 4th down. New Orleans going to get the ball back.
right side. And right now, Dan Campbell has found something with that formation and that heavy set that's given the Steelers fits.
Been a while since the Lions have run for over 200 yards on any team. They need 5. Dobbs in trouble. He gets rid of it.
Pass to the right for Detroit. He's going nowhere. 3rd and 5. He's going to lose a yard.
He's in there for Joe Hayden. He's usually a nickelback. Nothing to make the play.
Seconds ago at New England, Baker Mayfield, the Browns.
There's Baker Mayfield getting sacked. He's going to go down. There's a big loss for the Browns. Back to pass again is Baker. Almost sacked again. Gets the pass off to the right to Njoku. Nowhere near first down. 4th down coming up for the Browns, but there's a flag on the play. And it is roughing the passer. 4th and 5. The Lions are going for it at the 39-yard line of the Steelers. Oh, and a flag on the play on the Lions. Lions make a big mistake, and they're going to have to punt now.
Keep the drive alive for the Cleveland Browns.
Davis, terrific rookie season last year. Those 7 touchdown catches. Makes his first big play of the day.
Here's the Bills in the red zone. Pitch. That's a touchdown. Is that Matt Breida? Matt Breida. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now up 30-3.
Nice play by Matt Breida. And we wondered what his speed would do. Look at him get up.
Lions get the punt down at the 1-yard line.
Nice block there by Davis. And then Breida finding the seam, taking advantage of this porous Jets defense.
They're arguing that he went into the end zone.
They punched it in as soon as they got in the red zone, but Josh Allen with that arm strength again. And
did it go in the end zone or was it down at the 1? Lions obviously arguing it's down at the 1. Steelers saying it's a touchback. Here comes the call.
Into points. James Robinson with a little burst there for a first down Jacksonville. Jags are now into third quarter play here, down 11. Again, we showed you that field.
Touchback! Ah, I like it. Sorry for your luck, Ryan.
Now we go live to Lucas Oil. Pressure coming from the
Ray McLeod decided to let it bounce. It bounced at the 1. The guy was in the end zone, I think, when he touched it.
By DeForest Buckner. You talk about the elite defensive tackles around the league, and he's right at the top of that list. He is the best run stopper for the Colts.
It's turning into that way, Midwest. Well, Lions and Steelers are close. Tampa Bay, Washington's close. And yeah, we had a bunch of close games. Now it's a bunch of blowouts. Lawrence drops the snap, gets back up, throws incomplete. Here's the Browns at the 40-yard line. Mayfield intercepted, almost intercepted. And Mayfield's hurt. Baker Mayfield, his knees all busted open. Oh, he's down. He went right back down to a knee. He bended the knee. Baker Mayfield looks like he's hurt. Let's see what happened. A good low hit around the waist, I mean. He must have fell awkwardly. Here's Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguars back to pass again. 3rd and 10, and that is incomplete.
Just the timing is a little bit off because that ball wasn't thrown until the receiver came out of his break, and the receivers are already.
Trevor Siemian back to pass. He has a completion into the 40-yard line.
Williams, 21-yard gain.
Traquan Smith. Jaguars setting up for a field goal here. Down 20-9.
Made from 56 to close out the first half. This is from 51 yards.
51-yarder, no good. That's going to be wide left, barely outside of the field goal post in Jacksonville. will not get the field goal.
Jags having an up and down day. The miss keeps it at 20-9 there. Cowboys have been just
Here comes the Cowboys, first down, and oh, he fumbled. Elliott fumbled, and it looks like Atlanta might have the ball. 36-3 though. Wow.
Gets away with it, comes away with it. Dallas has 4 straight games with multiple turnovers. I believe that is their first turnover of the day. Guys, we'll check that. That's Dallas's first turnover of the
Washington up 3 with the ball. 3rd and 4 right at midfield. Heineke back to pass. Throws complete down to almost a 30. 19-yard pickup.
They motion him into the formation so he gets in the stack right there. Then just down the middle of the football field on the basic. Look at him stab to the outside, come back inside. And this is just a wonderful drive. You started this drive with the boot keep out the backside, the easy throw right there. Really nice job of setting up your quarterback, Heineke, to have success, putting a great drive together in response to the touchdown by Tampa.
Heineke under center this time. 1st and 10. Handoff. Patterson. Oh, he goes nowhere. Steelers with the ball, down 3, 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line, their own 21.
JPP, I mean, defeating the tight
Fakes the handoff, throws to the left-hand side. He's got his man, but no good. Incomplete. Great defensive work by the Lions defensive backs here.
His pass rush is dominating this game. It's interesting, the Cleveland Browns this week spent $104 million re-signing their 2 starting guards. Wyatt Teller and
2nd and 13 for Washington football team. Handoff to Gibson. He's about a yard short. He'll pick up 12. 3rd and 9 for the Steelers. Their own 21-yard line. He's got his man. Complete a first down. Ray McLeod.
Nice stop and go there by the wide receiver. First down in the red zone for the Saints.
9. Now the offense has got some rhythm. Put him at the 19 of the Titans.
When they had Ingram one-on-one with Brown and
Ingram with the catch here.
as he tries to spin it back to the inside.
I actually had to pick him up in one league that I had Kamara and play him.
Talking about the players and how they're
Because of bye weeks, I didn't have another running back. 1st and 10 Steelers at the 35-yard line. There's a handoff to the Saints to get about 5 yards. There's an incompletion for the Steelers, bringing up 2nd and 10. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Sheriff, who had just returned from a sprained MCL in this game, has to come off the field, and Wes Schweitzer, who had started the last 4 for the injured Sheriff, is in. 3rd and 1 for Washington. Adam Levine, Mark Sheriff, Shannon Spake, they're all caught up. Taps a play.
Heineke from shotgun. Handoff to Gibson again. He busts up the middle. First down and about 7 more yards on top of it. Trevor Siemian back to pass for the Saints now in the red zone. Ball batted down by Tennessee.
Surprise him a little bit, then the downhill running again on 3rd and short. And look at the power that he is running with. You know, Ron Rivera told us on Friday, he's got to fall in love with that 4-yard gain. If you fall in love with that 4-yard physical gain, guess what's going to happen as the game wears on? That 4-yard gain is going to become an 8-yard gain, going to become a 12-yard gain. And that's what you're seeing with Gibson right now on this drive.
So Scott Turner, the offensive
Now 1st and 10. Heineke again back to pass for Washington. Into the end zone. Too high, but a flag on the play. And the D-back may have made contact. Ball at the 1-yard line. Wow. Ingram got it. 10-5. Touchdown, Mark Ingram. That was pretty clever. And Mark Ingram with the touchdown. I needed that. It's tough for me not to look at my fantasy scores. Here's Washington, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Pushing forward. And that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Gibson. I believe it was Gibson. Yeah, he's under there somewhere. The whole pile continued to move. And he'll get the touchdown. And now Washington extends their lead with 4 minutes to go. 4:20 to be exact in the 3rd quarter.
Just fighting guys all the way down. The rest of the line starts pushing. Flowers pushing. Charles Leno Jr. pushing.
That brings a tear to my man Stink's eye when he sees offensive lines put 2nd and 3rd efforts into short yardage runs. That one was a big one. It extends the lead back to 10 for Washington.
Back in the Atlanta-Dallas game, Matt Ryan goes play action, then comes back over the middle, and look who's there. Dallas Cowboys defender extraordinaire Trayvon Diggs leads the league in interceptions. That is his 8th interception. Now, he started off on a furious pace. His current pace with a 17-game season would be to break the all-time single-season interception record. Dick Night Train Lane, back in 1952, had 14 interceptions. This is Diggs' 8th of the season, and again, we're at the halfway point of 2021. But Diggs gets it done. Athletic play, jumping up. I'm sure his young son that we met on Hard Knocks is in the stands there, cheering on his dad. Cowboys in command. And speaking of interceptions, Mike White has thrown another. This one goes, Levi Wallace comes away with the ball for the Buffalo Bills. So Mike White, you know, he was the 171st player taken in the draft, the 171st pick. He said this week he felt he should have been the #1 pick the year that Baker Mayfield came into the league. Well, the only picks today that they're talking about for the Jets, the 3 picks that White has thrown.
With 7 seconds left, Malik McDowell for Cleveland.
Encroachment. Defense number 58. That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
He comes off the field. Mason Rudolph on a 3rd and 4 looks over the line. They bring pressure to the Lions. One-on-one outside and incomplete. It was exciting for a second there. Dwayne Washington was trying to haul it in. The Lions going to get the football back here. Detroit looking for their first win. It's getting serious here as we're coming up towards the end of the 3rd quarter in Pittsburgh. This game is still in question. Tennessee has the lead and the football with a few minutes left in the 3rd.
That way, including a big one in LA last Sunday night over the Rams. But they are without Derrick Henry. And then there's Sean Payton, who's without his centerpiece today, Alvin Kamara. 5 starters are out on offense for New Orleans. They've won 3 of 4. They're 5 and 3. If the playoffs began today, they'd be number 6 in the NFC. 1st and 10.
All right, handoff to Foreman. Tennessee up by 8. Detroit has the ball back now. Up on the Steelers. Mike White has thrown his 3rd interception.
Deep shot, Gabriel Davis, and
what?
Ball in the air. Now watch this. The penalty flag comes in, which is going to be DPI against the Jets, which would give him the ball there anyways. Then the official comes in and says he caught this, but look at it. It goes up, it goes down. He has control. Where did the feet go out of bounds? It may or may not have been a completion in real life, but it was called that by the official. But Robert Saleh will not challenge that.
Can't challenge it.
Defensive pass interference, so the ball would end up in the 5-yard anyways. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Bottom line is Gabriel Davis just got a 36-yard catch that sets up a 1st and goal.
And he probably wasn't inbounds either, but no reason in challenging it.
Just a moment.
Because if it's overturned, you still have the penalty, so they had to take it. That's crazy. Oh no, is that Watt? Is that Watt down? Oh, no. TJ Watt is hurt. That's worse than losing to the Lions, man, if we lose TJ Watt. Injuries, man. Injuries can change the whole season. Buffalo gets a touchdown. Moss. It is TJ Watt that's injured for the Steelers.
The New York Jets are taking one on the chin against Buffalo. Fourth rushing touchdown of the season for Moss, and it's all Bills.
Bills have this one wrapped up. Patriots have this one wrapped up. They're in the fourth quarter now. And there's a 1st and goal for the Patriots.
Andre Stevenson is like a bowling ball.
And if you're Cleveland and you're looking to run defense, which came in number 3 in the league prior to this game giving up.
And the Dallas Cowboys are inside of the 20-yard line trying to put away the Falcons.
I think that's what Dak did there. Nearly worked.
Prescott back to pass. Has his man. Almost a touchdown. Schultz just a step off. That would have been another Dallas touchdown. Well, here's the Patriots looking for another touchdown. They're not giving up or giving in. Stevenson looking for his 3rd rushing touchdown. He's stopped.
Stick. Eric Harris is running on the out route.
Oh, Schultz was open. I don't know if it was a bad route or an overthrow.
Great route by Dalton Schultz.
Well, Watt is walking into the tent on his own. Let's hope it's just a strain. He looked like he was in pain, though. He did walk off on his own, so maybe nothing really severe. Prescott throws to the flat to Pollard. Tries to make a move. Cannot get past the defender. Mac Jones had a shotgun, 2nd and goal. Throws to the left. Dropped by Stevenson. And they're trying to get Stevenson some LaDainian Tomlinson looks. 3rd and 15 now here. Here's Watt making the sack on Goff. And it just may have been one of his own. Oh, no, don't say it was him coming in. You could see him wince in pain as he was laying down. Watt made the sack, then maybe someone fell on his knee or something. 3rd and 20, they're going to get nowhere. Steelers going to get the ball back here as the 3rd quarter closes. Touchdown, Patriots pouring it on. Yeah, we'll see how the injury is. He did walk into the tent himself. Great pass by Mac Jones right on Hunter Henry. I believe that's his 2nd touchdown. Here's the now showing the TJ Watt injury. He held his knee as soon as he got the sack.
However, TJ Watt injured as he was in on this sack for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The star defender, yeah, the cheers turned to looks of concern as Watt crumpled up on the field. Oh boy, grabbing at that left leg, maybe that left knee. Look at the faces at Heinz Field. The good news is Watt was able to get up and walk into the medical tent. The bad news is the star defender is out of the game for the time being.
Here's the Cowboys knocking on the door. Man, these teams are pouring it on at the end. Well, TJ Watt, just like they said, I don't know if you heard that good enough or not. He walked into the tent. He grabbed his knee as soon as he made that sack. He did wince in pain, so it looked like it was pretty painful as well. Whether he tore something, strained something, maybe just has his knee twisted. I don't know. We'll see. 4th and 1 here. Cowboys up 36-3, and they're going for it. They're at the 4-yard line. They gonna try to get him off sides. 4th and 2, up by 33 points. It's a bootleg for Prescott. He's going to get in the end zone. It's a touchdown, Dak Prescott. 4th and 2. They're up 33 yards, and their quarterback is barreling into the end zone. for a touchdown that don't mean shit. Unless you got Dak on your fantasy team, I'm sure you're happy.
Fourth down conversion. That sums up Dak Prescott. He could have easily said, I got the yard, I'm going to get down. Nope. You see here, they go hard play action to the right. He might have had a shot there and Amari Cooper coming across, but he just lowers his shoulder.
Prescott did take on the defender. You got to give him credit for that, but whew, good thing he didn't get injured. Here's the extra point. Is good. So yeah, the Cowboys from getting blown out last week, they are destroying. They're up 40 on the Falcons.
We were asking that last week when it was 30-0, and Mike McCarthy elected to keep Dak in the game in garbage time. We thought that might have been an injury risk. Speaking of injuries, here's another look at TJ
Oh,
Watt.
collided knees.
With his own teammate.
Oh!
TJ Watt's left knee buckles inside.
He's walking.
That's the good news, though. This is live. This is a live look at the sideline, and Watt walking without a tremendous limp on that one. We'll see if he can come back into this game. Pittsburgh's going to need him to play here.
Midfield, Steelers take a ball over at the 50. Down by 3, 14:50 to go. So they're showing TJ Watt on the sidelines walking around. I mean, he's ginger, he's tender on that foot, on that knee, but maybe it was just a bruise. Maybe just no tear or something would be great. I don't think he'd be walking around on it if he tore his ACL. You never know. Sometimes you get slight tears, and it is friendly fire. Yep, knocking knees with your own teammate. That shit happens, man. All right, back to Washington, up by 10. Washington is 2-6. Tampa Bay is 6-2. This is just like the Lions beating us, the Steelers, and all those Steelers aren't 6-2. So you're looking at teams with records that aren't that great. Any given Sunday, that's what they say. And you're seeing some examples of that here today. Cowboys snapping back. Tennessee hanging on despite some injuries on offense and defense. The Bills pouring it on to the Jets at home. The Patriots at home pouring it on to the Browns. Washington back up 10 after Tampa Bay brought it closer. And the Colts seemingly handling the Jacksonville Jaguars as they 4:20 going into the fourth.
Points better than the Saints. You've got the Washington football team up by 10 against the Buccaneers, and then the Pittsburgh Steelers trailing to the winless Lions.
Quick reminder coming up at the 4 o'clock window: Panthers at Arizona, 4-5 versus 8-1. The Vikings and Chargers. Here's the Steelers on offense. Najee Harris going to gain a couple. Vikings at the Chargers. Seahawks 3-5 at the Packers 7-2. Eagles 3-6 at the Broncos 5-4. And then later on tonight, the Chiefs 5-4 against the Raiders 5-3. And the Rams 7-2 against the 49ers 3-5. Back to the live action.
Since the time it started with Chuck Noll, and you just go through again, 3 coaches in the entire history of this.
Mason Rudolph, 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line. Steelers across midfield now. Najee Harris makes a move, gains about 4 on that one.
Let's get a game break from Carissa.
Let's get a game break from Carissa as we watch Heineke handing off to Antonio Gibson yet again as he barrels it on through. I don't know if that's copywritten. Dun, 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 dun. I'll get a cover song warning for trying to sing it. Dun, 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 dun. 3rd and 5, big play for the Steelers here at 12:25 left in the game. Rudolph looks deep, has his man stopping, and a penalty. And it could be offensive pass interference here on Washington. I don't think he was inbounds when he made the catch anyway. I think both feet were out of bounds. Offensive pass interference is going to be the call. That's huge. There it is. Offensive pass interference. Everyone's at lunch, Derek. Yeah, he didn't even catch the ball anyway. He's falling backwards. He barely pushed off. That's not really a push-off. He's not in bounds anyway. I mean, the penalty hurts because it's a longer down now. They're further back. But if it was anything of a push-off, he just had his hand on his shoulder momentarily. TP's back in the building. What's up, Thomas? How you doing, Tom? Good to see you, man. We're winding down these games. There's a screen pass to Najee Harris. He's not going to get the first down. Or is he? No! He's about 3 yards short. Making moves, continuing to pound away. Najee Harris is a machine, but that machine did not get the 15. Heineke back to pass. Throws over the middle. Has his man. First down with a fumble. There's a fumble. Tampa Bay has the ball. Down by 10, 12 minutes left. Tampa Bay down 10 has the ball back. 2 o'clock, 3. You mean the 4 o'clock game? Oh, you must be in the Midwest or something there, Thomas. Everybody in the chat, if you want to, you don't have to, but let me know what state you're from, what country. You don't have to tell me the city or street or anything crazy like that. Don't dox yourself. Hey, let me know where you guys are watching from out there. I'm your boy, Blaise McCoy, Southwestern Pennsylvania. Repping the Steelers, who I called were going to lose today and give the Lions their first win of the season. Looks like Minnesota. Yeah, I'm feeling Minnesota. Just getting golden. And I'm getting older. Oh, yeah.
And it's now third down after the Washington.
I just looked in the mirror. Things are looking so good. I'm feeling California, feeling Minnesota. Oh, Mike Evans, touchdown just like that. He hates the Vikings, though. Packer fan from Minnesota. Derek's from Michigan. I used to live in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Elkhart, Indiana, which is really close to Michigan, so I'm familiar with the Battle Creek area in the western part of Michigan. I'm familiar with the Detroit area. Big shout out to Derek up in Michigan. Are you a Saginaw or Ann Arbor? Michigan or Michigan State? Evans down the sidelines and Brady hitting him with that dagger with the quickness. Just like that, it's going to be a 3-point ball game with the extra point. No, he missed it. He missed the extra point. Sucked it up. He sucked it up. Suck up. Vikings or Chargers. You're in Southfield. Is there a mall there? I ran a Champ Sports. I know there was Northland Mall, Southland Mall. I don't know if there's a Southfield. Wisconsin. I know Midwest. Does that mean you're a Badger fan? Chargers. Go Chargers. I used to love the Chargers back in the day, and it was solely based on their uniforms. Wes Chandler, Dan Fouts. I love the San Diego Chargers back in the day. I'm still a Steeler fan, and boy did I get shit because some of my friends knew I liked the Chargers too because of their dope-ass uniforms mainly. Handoff, and if you don't believe me, I can represent old school Chargers and for Steelers from back in the day. Now when the 49ers beat the Steelers and went to the Super Bowl and lost, when they went to the Super Bowl, the Chargers did, and they lost to the 49ers. They beat the Steelers in the AFC title game, and man, did my friends give me shit when the Chargers won. Old school Steelers, old school. I've had these since I was a little kid. I couldn't get a Detroit Lions helmet. There's a field goal for Tennessee. Badgers. Tom, I do a show here called Wrestle Sense. And I'm actually about to...
thrown by Mike White. The Bills defense, look at 4 picks for the Bills defense.
Actually about to put some cards for sale up on my eBay page. So yes, I do. I have a shit ton of cards, believe it or not.
The Bills are on their way to a victory.
You can probably see if I just moved the camera.
Well, it's now or never for Case Keenum and the Browns on a goal to go.
Bouncing this one, Detroit, and then Baltimore.
That whole shell's full of cards over there.
Second and goal for the Browns.
I do have a couple cards. Be selling these ones soon. There's Baker Mayfield back to pass, incomplete. Shaq rookie. Michael Jordan. And LeBron. So I got a little bit of all 3 of those going up on my eBay page. Same thing with these Tom Brady's. Just got these graded as well. Tom Brady's will be for sale. I'm not a Brady fan, so I got them graded just to sell them. Second year cards. Yeah, you can check out, I have one stream where I did unveil all these cards that I got graded. Blaze Cards and Collectibles on eBay as well. I will be selling some of those. Yeah, this one was a LeBron. I had about 4 or 5 of these ones, so I got some graded. Been selling on a PSA 8. It's been going for about $80 to $100.
Penalties have been an issue for the Browns this season. 3rd in the NFL. Entering action with 64, 27, 3.
I have a bunch of LeBron rookies. These ones also going up for sale. Here's another LeBron rookie. Tops. And there's another one of that one. That's a 9, that one. So I'll be putting those on my eBay page and a lot more. And you're going to see a lot more of these cards brought to you by the Blaze Cards here on the Blaze Radio Network here on YouTube. I have a Chrome LeBron rookie. If it grades out at a 10, it's worth about 10 grand. That'll probably be my best one. But I've collected since the 80s. A lot of the 80s and 90s cards aren't worth shit, though. 38-7, Patriots destroying them. Browns looking to add some points on the end. One of my prized possessions, I guess, would say is this binder. It's full of all team sets of all the Steelers from back in the day. 80s, 90s, even back into the 70s. Steeler team sets all the way into the 2000s. Super Bowl years and all the way to now. So yeah, personal collection, Steelers, but mainly a basketball card collector. We're waiting to see if any of these games come down to the wire. Tampa Bay. Yeah, 85-95, the junk wax era. Cards aren't worth much. I'm not really down with the autographs and the numbered cards and shit. I think a player's card should be more valuable if they're the MVP that year than if it's a 1/1 card. That's just the way I collect. I collect when it was mainly just collecting. Then it became investing, and now it's pretty much gambling. But I enjoy the sport. I love the art of the cards. There's a handoff in the 4th and 1, and they got the first down. We're tied at 16. Steelers have tied the game, and with 9:40 left in the game, there's a first down. Lions. I remember when the Packers beat the Steelers. Right on there, Shamrock. Put your old man glasses on. The Lions are going to win. Well, they're not going to win 10-7 like I said, but I called the Lions are going to win. By a field goal, it might be. Oh, big stop there by the Steelers. And that's going to be a big loss. Highsmith picking up the pace with T.J. Watt out.
4th and 5.5 yards. And on the punt block attempt, Pittsburgh will graze the punter, Jack Fox. But watch what Fox does. Woo! You got to sell it, right? And they said that was enough contact for running into the punter.
Wow.
And that was a 5-yard penalty. And again, it was 4th and 5.5.
He had a running into the punter.
Short. Dan Campbell goes for
A
it.
running into the punter penalty.
Still have the football right now.
Well, the narrative is to get the Lions their first win. Stopped on 2nd and 15. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Got a couple of updates from the Saints and the Titans.
Trevor Siemian back to pass. Hits Ingram. Go, Ingram, go.
Catches today that have been nice.
Hip injury.
That's a 34-yard completion.
Well, that might be, well, he's grabbing his knee. His knee's hit. Maybe he just pulled a muscle.
For a 26-yard catch and run.
Thank you, Midwest.
1st and goal for the Saints. Touchdown here makes it a 1-possession game.
Throw to the left. And a hit and out of bounds. Out of balance.
They're gonna get a penalty in the end zone. It looks like offensive pass interference as they tried out of a bunch formation to the outside, clearing things out.
Pass interference.
Pass interference on the offense. He took a point off of him. I didn't know you lose a point for a penalty. 3rd and 15, handoff to DeAndre Swift. He's going about 3 yards, and the Steelers are going to get the ball back. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left, tied at 16. Traquan Smith of the Saints catches the ball, and he's out at about the 1-yard line. All right, here we go, folks. We got a couple games that are going to be close. Rest of them just waiting out the destruction. The symphony of destruction. Taysom Hill to the 10-yard line, to the 7-yard line. That's the word on the narrative streets. You got it. Lions got to get their win so they can stop talking about the draft. And how the Rams got Odell Beckham. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal for the Saints. Down by 11. 6.5 left in the game. Siemian back to pass. Throws it up, back in the end zone. He got it, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete. Holding on the defense.
About 2 yards deep in the end zone.
Well, just like we had a penalty.
Defense, number 31.
He is out of bounds. First foot is on the line. You're out. But a holding penalty on the defense. That hurts. That hurts them.
Returning the favor. Saints getting saved for a 1st and goal. Meyer to be covering the slots.
Okay, we got 2 teams trailing in the 4th quarter, trying to get back into their ball game. Saints trail by 11. The Jags trail
Jacksonville
by 9.
down
Both are in the
by 11, and Trevor Lawrence is rolling out to the left, now to the right, trying to find time. He's going to fake a pass, take a hit, out of bounds, and lose about 4 yards. Siemian pass incomplete in the flat on 1st and goal. Tennessee trying to hold off the Saints.
He's going to come and he's going to be behind the line of scrimmage, but that doesn't transpire. And after that, it's just a mad scramble. And you hear about plaster, getting guys to plaster. You also got a guy knocked out of the back of the end zone back there. So good job by the Colts. With all that time that Trevor Lawrence had, still nobody to throw to who was open.
Trevor Lawrence, 3rd and 11. 16-yard line, down by 11. Lawrence throws over the middle. It's caught. 5-yard line. 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line. Dan Arnold with the catch. Siemian hands off to Ingram. Get in there, Ingram. Oh, he's down at the 2. Injured Colt on the play. Oh, it doesn't go to Ingram. Out of bounds again. 3rd and goal. Brings up 4th and goal. They can kick the field goal now. They need 11. He makes the catch, but once again on the line, out of bounds.
Gets leg whipped there at the end, and you can't tell if it's the knee or the ankle, but he was in significant pain when he first rolled over.
That's Darius Leonard, the star defender for the Indianapolis Colts, who is down, reaching, it looks to me like for maybe his left ankle, but he is down and injured, and that Colts-Jags game has gone to a stoppage. Leonard is coming back up to his feet with the help of the athletic trainers, but Colts-Jags has come to a stop.
Saints field goal, good.
Is up and good there.
Washington up by 4. 3rd and 4. Heineke back to pass. 3 minutes left in the game, and he's got a diving catch. 1st down. Tampa Bay still has 2 timeouts, but that's an incredible catch.
For Jacksonville, after they convert another 3rd down. So after starting 1 of 8 on 3rd down, Trevor Lawrence has now completed his last 4 passes on 3rd down, and 3 of them have been for 1st down.
Trevor Lawrence from the 2-yard line. Down by 11. Handoff and hit right away. He ain't getting in. He is getting nowhere. Heineke, handoff. Gibson goes nowhere. 2nd and 10 now for Washington. Back and forth as we get down to the nitty-gritty, coming down the end of the 4th quarter in all these games. A couple of them already under the 5-minute mark. Second and goal, Jacksonville, down 11 from the 2-yard line. Trevor Lawrence, handoff again. Robinson dives up, and he's in. He breaks the plane. Robinson with the rushing touchdown from 2 yards out.
Brown, who came in at fullback, and now they will go for 2.
They're going to go for 2.
You talk about quick movement, Malcolm Brown, to getting those guys knocked
Oh, Deontay Johnson almost made the catch. It's a bad pass again by 4th and 3. They're going to have to punt. That was 3rd and 3. Heineke gets the pass off. Gibson makes the catch.
On 2-point conversions, Jacksonville is 0 for 2.
Detroit with 4.5 minutes left. Take the ball at the 12-yard line. Their own 12. They got a long way to go. This could be the beginning of the first victory for the Lions. 2-point conversion and timeout, Indianapolis.
Which in a close game in the 4th quarter could come back to haunt them. Having to use one here on the 2-point conversion.
Got a couple of things to show you from games that are pretty much already decided. The Patriots are going to beat the Browns, but watch this.
Jacoby Myers breaks a tackle and gets a touchdown.
And you think this guy's a beloved teammate? Look at the guys celebrating.
That was Brian Hoyer who threw it to him. Damn it.
That's more than 11 dudes that were on the field that came down to celebrate with him. Look, they're coming from the sidelines, injured Brown down as well. But half the team came into the end zone to celebrate Jacoby Myers. By the way, it was Brian Hoyer who threw the pass. Mac Jones is out of the game with the outcome already determined. All right, ready for the 2-point conversion here to try and make this.
Trevor Lawrence, 2-point conversion.
Trying to get the personnel right on the Colts without Darius Leonard on the field.
Shuffle pass, and they got it. Dan Arnold again. And it's a 3-point game with 10.5 to go.
Well-executed play by Lawrence and Arnold, and it's 20-17.
And we've got a touchdown in the Bills-Jets game. Buffalo's probably going to win this.
Giants, there's a touchdown for Carter. 40 yards and a touchdown. That ain't too good.
NFL Redzone. Michael Carter, the rookie, goes in from 1 yard out. He has 40 yards on the day. have a 28-point lead at MetLife Stadium. We come back live in Tennessee. Titans back with the football, wanting to get some first downs and run this clock down.
Taking the Colts to the wire. Boy, this is when they would use
4:51 left.
Right now, Peterson, 2nd and 5. Peterson here.
Handoff to Peterson.
Brought down by Tuttle, moves the chains. A nice burst of 6 and a first down for Tennessee.
Well, when we talked to the Saints, we said, what do you see from Adrian Peterson? He only had 21 yards on 10 carries against the Rams, and they said, yeah. But did you see the spin move he put on the Rams at the line of scrimmage to get some positive yards? Did you see the way he pushed the pile to get the touchdown? So they had a lot of respect for AP. They knew that he still had a little juice, and the fact that he's coming in fresh, right? This is the middle of the season for him, and this is just his second time, and you can see a little burst on that one, getting the first down.
Onyemata made the first hit on that first down run.
Peterson hit as soon as the handoff from Tannehill.
Live on a 3rd down in the red zone.
15-yard line. Heineke and Washington caught for the first down, but he is hit hard. McLaurin makes the catch, holds on.
The longest Washington drive of the season continues.
Penalty on the offense on Hawkinson for Detroit.
Logan McLaurin hits the slant, and what do we talk about? You got to make contested catches. It doesn't get any more contested than that, and he is jazzed. Go ahead and pump those fists.
Scary Terry just showed up for the biggest catch of the game. 1st and goal now, approaching the 2-minute warning.
I'm changing his name to McLovin because I'm loving it.
Hand off to Gibson. He's down to the 4-yard line.
The 2-minute warning. Can't fully salt the game away with Tampa Bay out of timeouts, but they are right on the doorstep. And what's been a wild
3rd down for the Lions.
Upset that would be if Washington can score and close out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're at the 2-minute warning there at FedEx Field. We come back live now to the Detroit-Pittsburgh game, which would be an upset in itself if the winless Lions could finish it off on the road. Detroit has not won in Pittsburgh since 1955. The Ford family did not own the Lions the last time Detroit won in Pittsburgh.
3rd and 12 here for Detroit. Terrible towels are waving. Let's see if we can stop them.
Well, Jared Goff told us yesterday the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, getting the same result. That's what they've run into here.
Timeout, Detroit.
And they're going to need to use a timeout. Play clock was down to 2 seconds.
We'll get you back for the 3rd long drama there.
Tannehill handoff. Hit right away is McNichol. Titans still up 8. 3:41. Here's the 3rd and 12 for the Lions.
With a chance, assuming it will be sitting under center for Sean Payton, going to get a chance with less than 4 minutes to go.
Getting into these 3rd and long situations where they are not built to convert right now.
Well, in the situation, Darryl, look, it's a tie game. Boswell has been hitting from 50 in the Steelers. If you don't get the first down, they're going to have good field position, and the Steelers will be back in control of the game. Detroit has been unable, as we mentioned, in the last few possessions. Obviously, the worst thing would be a turnover down here.
Jared Goff.
And the Steeler defense used to live off that. They haven't had a lot of those this year.
From the shotgun. 3rd and 12. Back to pass. He's in big trouble. There's a safety. That's a safety.
Not a safety. It's the initial contact went around the two of them, even though they pushed him back.
Oh, 4th and 22. That was so close to being a safety.
There he is. I mean, that's your guy that makes all the plays. Cameron
Yeah, they got him at like the 1 or something there.
But just a 4-man rush to get that done.
Punt now from the back of the end zone.
Dangerous punt situation for the Lions. Snap is back and a kick that gets it away. So that much of it is executed, but it is
49-yard line. The Steelers will take the ball.
On their next possession.
3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the game.
Okay, Washington is going to make Tampa Bay with no timeouts. It's now 3rd and goal, so the math here.
Wave your towel, Blaise.
Assuming it will be. You probably don't want to score the touchdown here.
You wave your towel?
You would take the touchdown. Let's just listen in.
Washington will take the clock down as far as they can and then have a decision to make. That's why they go for a touchdown to...
All right, 3rd and goal here for Washington, up by 4.
With a 4-point deficit, that's why that missed extra point by Suckup is huge. Or they can go for the field goal and make it a 7-point game.
Heineke hands off to Gibson. He can't get in. He can't get in. He was so close.
Getting into the end zone, and everybody else rallied. So now Washington can take as much time as they want and then take a timeout. Huge play right here by Whitehead.
Wow.
Just pulled from the hips right there. Winfield joining in, goes through the handoff.
So the New Orleans Saints.
New Orleans Saints down 8, 3:20. Simeon back to pass. Callaway, and he's hit.
22-yard catch plus the penalty flag came in for
Steelers from the 49-yard line of the Lions. There's a handoff. Going to gain about 2 yards.
Okay, bottom of the screen, Ron Rivera did the smart play, took the play clock down to 1 second, and with 31 seconds left at 4th and goal, he'll make his decision.
3rd and 8 for the Steelers coming up.
It would still keep it at a 1-possession game. A touchdown effectively ends it for Washington. Riverboat Ron earned a nickname years ago. He's got a tough call to make. We got 3 close games here in the witching hour. We need to determine some winners in these 3 towns.
Simeon back to pass for the Saints. To the right side. Caught by Harris. First down. He's down to the 11-yard line. Mason Rudolph pass tipped and incomplete.
I like the fact the Saints, there's a lot of criticism. They haven't used the wide receiver. Only 2 catches today.
That was almost intercepted as well. Dangerous play. There's Gibson walking in for the touchdown with 29 seconds left. They win on 4th and goal. And Washington, the football team, just stuck it to Brady and the Bucks. Heineke, handoff right away. Go to the left. Gibson walks it in.
Beautifully execute this offensive line all day long from a protection standpoint, from a run blocking standpoint. Have done such a great job. Go ahead, celebrate, young man, because you played one whale of a ball game.
And engineered one of the most impressive drives in the NFL this season. 19 plays, tied for the most plays on any drive this year in the league. And 10 minutes and 26 seconds, the longest timed drive in the league this year.
Incredible. Just incredible.
So the delay here is because in the commotion of all this,
The Tampa Bay Buccaneer player is down.
Inside the 5.
What a massive upset for the Washington football team. At home against the reigning world champs. Okay, this is the Colts with Zach Pascal getting tackled right.
Wow, Jacksonville just stopped Indianapolis. They're going to get the ball back. And the Lions looking to maybe set up for a field goal. They could win them this game.
One overall pick is going to get a 4th quarter drive here to try and tie this up or take the lead. Clock is not an issue. We got 8 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter here in Indy.
Lawrence has run the ball 5 times for 33 yards today.
The
matchup with Marvin Jones down at the bottom of our screen right here.
Second down and 9.
Trevor Lawrence back to pass. Oh, a little too short for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
Attempt to Marvin Jones, but now it's 3rd and long.
Just a little flat on that throw because he's throwing away from the pressure. Because Marvin Jones has it. Once he looks back there, he's ready for that back shoulder.
It's the 2-minute warning. New Orleans has got the ball. Red zone position.
We're out of the 2-minute warning timeout. New Orleans needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to send this into overtime potentially.
1st and 10.
2 minutes to go. New Orleans down 8. Simeon back to pass. It's tipped. Incomplete.
In those passing lanes and knocked away. It may. I'm not sure actually who it was.
And a good one here on CBS. Here come the Colts. Lawrence takes a shot.
Trevor Lawrence got hit hard on that 3rd and 9. It's now 4th and 9. He's okay. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for New Orleans. Down 8. They're at the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. Hand off to Ingram. He's going to get a couple. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. There's 1:45 left in the game.
You said it, Kevin. Damian Jones to that side just collapsed things for Ingram. Nowhere to go. This is 4-down territory. You may be wondering, why is it Tennessee using their timeouts? Well, they don't want to give the Saints too much time because they can still pick up a 1st down. They don't have to get into the end zone.
Taysom Hill is in.
Taysom Hill is in, but it's still Simeon throwing. So decoy, 3rd and 8. They're going to be about 4th and 1.
Jenkins was there and Jackson there and a gain of 7.
I wonder if this is going to be illegal formation or illegal procedure.
With the flag.
Illegal shift. 2-man movement at the snap. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
2 minutes to go. Detroit with the ball.
This is interesting. The Washington football team takes a knee on the 2-point conversion. Obviously doesn't have anything to do with the game clock, but they take a knee so that there's no way Tampa Bay could turn them over and take it back for a 2-point conversion on the defense, which would make it a 1-possession game, an 8-point game. Smart play by Ron Rivera, taking a knee on the 2-point conversion. Haven't seen that in a couple of years.
3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 for... He got it, Callaway. Touchdown. Touchdown, Saints. Touchdown, Saints. They're down 2. They got to go for 2 in the tie with 1 minute, 16 seconds left. If you didn't hear that, Washington, after their touchdown, knelt on the ball. They took a knee. They take the knee. Instead of going for the 2-point conversion, because if the botched 2-point conversion was returned for 2 points, Tampa Bay would then only be down 8, which is 1 score. So pretty smart play there to make sure the game should be over for Washington.
2018. That's Drew Brees territory.
3rd and 1 coming up here for the Lions. 51 seconds left. They're at their own 44-yard line. Here's a timeout, Titans, for this very important 2-point conversion.
By Tennessee, they've got 2. Saints have 1. Trying for 2 to tie. Now here's the reason why they got to go for this, because of 1 extra point missed right here after an 11-yard touchdown pass.
Missed extra point earlier.
Come back to the tie game. 51 seconds remain. The Lions have not won under Dan Campbell, but they could. And they've
3rd and 1.
losses. We remember.
Here you go, Lions. Get your win. You got to earn it. I said you'd get it. Win by 3. I was just off on the score. I said 10-7, not 19-16.
We're going to need that sideline look. Devin Bush got to him and kept him from moving up upfield.
Yeah, I don't think they gave him the reach right now where they had it spot. They've got him right on the line. Let's see when he extends right here before he goes out. Yeah, see, I think he gets beyond the line there.
And looks right here, that is a first down.
Two-point conversion since 2008.
Two-point conversion for the Saints, and they went offside. Oh, no. Penalty on the Saints. False start. Wow, and a two-point conversion to tie the game. 1st and 10 for Goff. Throws out of bounds. 41 seconds for Goff and the Lions to get into field goal range. 2-point attempt now for the Saints back to the 7-yard line. It's up in the air to Ingram and incomplete.
They can't convert the 2 points, and Tennessee holds on to a 2-point lead with 1:16 to go.
Be a little bit leery right now.
Steelers have one timeout.
2nd and 10. 45-yard line, their own 45, the Lions. Goff back to pass. Early, almost intercepted as well. A back shoulder throw. Looks like he was going to complete it. 3rd and 10 now with 35 seconds left.
It's a really nice play right here because, again, it's on that back shoulder. Great adjustment right at the last second by Trey Norwood to get his hand in.
Read 10. Here's the last gasp. If the Tennessee Titans recover the
Onside kick for the Saints.
Formation for Tennessee. Saints
down by 2. They need to recover this onside kick. And it will not. Tennessee got the ball. 1:14 to go. We got a couple games going final. 45-7 Patriots over the Browns. 43-3 Cowboys over the Falcons. And 29-19 Washington over Tampa Bay.
25 seconds left. 2 timeouts Lions, 1 for the Steelers. Time for Goff.
Goff throws incomplete.
The coverage was good.
So we have 2 games remaining that still have drama in them. The Detroit-Pittsburgh game and Jacksonville and Indianapolis. You've got the Colts just outside the red zone. Michael Pittman had a big catch from Carson Wentz.
Colts had the ball here. 22-yard line handoff to Taylor. Face mask.
He's wrestled down by Josh Allen. On this drive, Carson Wentz 4 out of 4 for 56 yards. And there is a timeout called by Urban Meyer, his first of the half. Two timeouts left for each team. Don't forget, stay tuned for the NFL Today update. That is time permitting. Join JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, and Coach Cower for all the latest NFL scores and highlights. Trevor Lawrence hoping he gets another chance. Indianapolis already in field goal range, so if the Jags defense is able to hold them to 3,
see how terrible that
towel
is.
The length of the field and score a touchdown, with just 2:43 on the clock.
You know, some of this is incremental improvement. If you look at Jacksonville, what they've done in the second half, that improvement, even just picking up the 2-point conversion, which made it a 3-point game, is improvement.
Well, the Steelers are down the ball. We got overtime, folks. We got overtime in Pittsburgh.
Flag comes in, and the Jaguars are indicating this is
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got 2 kickoffs happening in the late window. The Arizona Cardinals and Carolina Panthers.
3rd week in a row, overtime game in the 1 o'clock games. I think it is 3 weeks in a row.
And on the right side of the screen, Minnesota in Los Angeles to take on the Chargers. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings will get the opening possession in that game. 4 games in the late window. 2 of them have just kicked off. We'll have another 2 kickoffs about 20 minutes from right now. But we've got drama in Indy. We've got drama in Pittsburgh headed to overtime. In fact, we're going to show you the coin flip of overtime between the Lions and the Steelers.
Well, the Titans will win 23-21.
Flashback as well, if you know what I'm talking about.
now a short pass where you know the ball is going to be caught, and that clock's going to continue to run and maybe force Jacksonville to use one of those timeouts.
2 minutes, 37 seconds left. Indianapolis up by 3. Wentz back to pass, incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 19.
And that stops the clock with 2:32.
What is your call? Tails. The call is tails. And it is tails. He'll receive, and where would you like to kick?
Yep, here we go.
Lions will get the ball first.
Steelers overtime. They don't play each other all that often, but those of you historians in the NFL remember over 20 years ago, the infamous 1998 Thanksgiving game, Pittsburgh at Detroit, when Jerome Bettis said heads, tails, and the coin flip for overtime got messed up. And that's why the NFL changed the way they do the announcement of the flip. You never call it in the air anymore. You have to announce what you're calling before the official flips the coin. Lions win today's overtime coin flip, as they did back in that controversial game on Thanksgiving 1998. And the Lions will get the first possession. We'll get you back there in a minute, but we still have to get a winner here between the Jags and Colts.
It slid down inbounds. Then either the clock goes down to 2 minutes, or Jacksonville has to use one of their timeouts.
Did get shoved a little bit at the end by Rudy Ford. His momentum leading him out of bounds. So now an important attempt for Badgley, who's 2 out of 2 today. This is from 37 yards away.
37-yarder to put him up 6. It's good for Indianapolis.
With 2:22 on the clock, it's now a 6-point game.
We just had a turnover on, it was first or second snap of the game, I believe. Second snap of the game, and Colt McCoy got hit and fumbled.
Hey, Fire Stars in the house. Good to see a Fire Star.
Fox, who recovers it, Hassan Reddick gets
We got my buddy up here with me, Blaise.
But it is instant red zone.
He'll be back on TV. There he is.
Walker, today's starting quarterback for the Carolina
There you go.
Panthers with Sam
TV
Darnold
time for the other Blaise.
Injury. It'll be multiple weeks for Darnold on the sideline. Cam Newton is active for this game, but just joined the team just days ago, so we expect to see Walker with the Lions' share of quarterback snaps today.
There's a brief timeout due to an injured official. We will continue officiating the game with 6 officials.
Ooh, injured official. That's something different. You see the officials getting injured too much. Good to see a Fire Star. Big shout out to Derek, Myrie, Monstar, Midwest.
Official will get some medical attention. Let's rewind it here.
They're already showing the late games here. Colt McCoy, no relation, no relation.
Fox number 91 is right there. And like we said, instant red zone for Carolina. Hope the official
Here's the kickoff. Steelers kicking to the Lions in overtime.
From the Arizona 15-yard line.
The 5-yard line to 10, 15, 20, 25, and take it down to 27-yard line. The Lions will start their quest to get their first win of the year.
Under center, and you have to understand for the Panthers, Pat Upline is the new center, right? Matt Paradis is out. Cameron Irving is out as well, offensive tackle. So you have a shift, change at the offensive line position, at center position, plus you have a new quarterback in P.J. Walker. They're going to have some growing pains to start this game. Upline, the center, missed the last 7 games.
Showing Carolina right now.
And gains 2 yards on second down. So the Panthers looking to take advantage of an early Cardinals turnover. P.J. Walker won his only prior NFL start last year against the Lions, and he was 5-0 in the XFL as a starting quarterback. That we don't do it justice. He absolutely lit up the XFL. XFL gave him confidence. That's the reason he's able to be here right now.
Big play for the Lions. Past the St. Brown. And they're in business here, 1st and 10. McCaffrey down to the 2-yard line for Carolina. They're almost in field goal range. The Lions. Handoff.
Here is the first snap for Goff in overtime.
That was the first play at pass to St. Brown.
Catch first down and into Pittsburgh territory. Jared Goff only has 84 yards passing, including that one, which went for 30. And the Lions are into Steelers territory.
Sitting in there, takes a hit, keeps his eyes down the field. That is a good sign for the Carolina offense. Now Carolina sends in their jumbo package. 2 tight ends, fullback, extra offensive.
Carolina handoff to McCaffrey's hit right away, tries to get through and does not. Lions stopped on 2nd and 7. Man, they're right outside of field goal range to try to end this.
Oh, and look who we have coming in right now, number 1.
I said 10-7 Lions would win. Looks like it'll be 19-16 here if they can get into field goal range and boot this sucker.
The Lions now have a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. That's a big play for the Steelers. They can hold them here.
Like a 60-yard field goal from where they at, so they wouldn't try that, I don't think. And then 2nd and goal coming up. Cam Newton is coming into the game for the Panthers. We'll show you that.
Cam Newton is in the game already. He's just joined the team 2 days ago. Jared Goff back to pass. Oh, they got him at the 50 and they hit his face mask. They hit his face mask.
There's a big difference between which one it's going to be.
Holding on the offense.
Who is in the game? Cam Newton.
Cam Newton already playing.
Re-sign with the Panthers on Thursday.
2nd and goal from the 2. Cam Newton from the shotgun. He's going to run it. And he's going to get a touchdown, his first play. Don't take your helmet off. Keep your helmet on.
Yes, he is. The energy they said that Cam brings.
He's screaming he's back if you can't hear that. Cam Newton is back. Come to the outside. Big stiff arm. He's just bigger than the D-backs. Powers over one right into the end zone. And of course he take his shirt off.
Yeah, boy, I could feel that energy coming off, screaming on
After
back.
the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, number 1. The touchdown is good. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced on
A 15-yard. That's good old Cam Newton getting his team a 15-yard penalty.
By the way, Cam's first game as a rookie was against
Steelers have the ball.
We had a touchdown a while back ago in the Buffalo Bills game. Bills made
Their own 19-yard line. Long way to go.
We always dedicate every touchdown to from every game for you, so that one took a few minutes to get to you. But
It's pouring there. Look at the rain in Pittsburgh.
But the Bills are on their way to a victory. They'll stay in first place in the AFC East. All right, Pittsburgh with their possession. We are now into sudden death in overtime at Heinz Field.
Outside by the numbers.
Back to pass, 2nd and down. Mason Rudolph looks to the right, throws it high. He got it! Deontay Johnson got it, makes a move. He's still on his feet. Fumble! Lions got it! He fumbled. They poked the ball out. And the Lions got the ball back.
Mistake for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Lions have new life in overtime. A 3rd and short for the Jags. Clock is starting to become their enemy, needing a touchdown to take the lead in this one.
Punch the ball away.
A 2-yard run on 3rd and 1.
And the Lions got it back. Gilbert just slapped right at the ball. Fumble here. Trevor Lawrence fumbles. It looked like Indianapolis might wrap this one up.
But no signal from the officials. If the Colts do come out of the
Colts football. Jacksonville only has one timeout.
So we're going to take a look at this. And it wasn't like his forward progress was stopped. He's still moving forward.
Yeah, you got that right, Drum Monkey. And the Lions could be about to get their first win here.
If it stands with their 21st takeaway of the season, that's the most.
Holding on.
Another look.
The Steelers. That's a fumble. That ball is out.
And Trevor Lawrence, he could just kind of
He could not get it.
away from his body. It almost feels like an out-of-body experience when it happens.
Indianapolis going to kneel on it and take the victory. We got 1st and 10 Lions.
This one with a knee. The Jaguars do call timeout. Lawrence's knee was close to being down, but that ball.
And if they did a review, they did it
50-yard line for the Lions.
The Colts have already taken a
They'll
snap.
gain maybe 1 or 2 there.
The Colts are now 5-5 on the season. Jags will drop to 2-7. One game in the early window to be
Give me some
determined.
good luck,
Here comes overtime
Fatty.
again between the Lions and Steelers.
It's on the outside slip right there. Yeah, a little hold. And again, if you know that you've got that safety help over the top, that's okay. You know, you got it on the top. And now if you're in man-to-man coverage, yeah, go ahead and get yourself a little handful. But he had
2nd and 8. Lions have the ball. Tied at 16. 6 minutes in overtime. How about a tie? I hate ties in sports. What are you doing, buddy? Tip ball and incomplete. Here, you can get some TV time too. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer, crucial call against the Steelers. Lions drive continues. Jets got a garbage time touchdown here.
Jets got a touchdown at the end of the game.
And
Elijah Moore with the catch and the touchdown.
Out of Ole Miss, Elijah Moore goes in. He now has 3 touchdowns in his last 3 games. And the score at the moment, at the 2-minute warning, 45-17 Bills.
Barely a player in that, but it's got to be enforceable ball where you're kind of going through that. That was kind of a desperation on Johnny.
That did not look forcible. But it's a call in favor.
1st and 10 Lions.
Somewhere along the line this year. And on first down, Swift is met hard before he
They're right at the field goal range marker.
We have seen too many of those kinds of calls. I don't care what team you're rooting for. You just want them to be consistent, and the guys are out there battling.
Especially when you're in overtime. You want it to be one on the field. You don't want the officiating crews to have to play a part. And we've seen a couple of really big calls here go against the Pittsburgh Steelers. A team who had a lot of calls go for them.
You watching that? You watching this?
Narrow escape to keep their wings freaking out.
Little rugrat. There is a first down. No. No, he's about an 8-yard gain there. Brings up 3rd down. Field goal range. Minnesota and I almost said San Diego Chargers. There's a fumble and the Chargers recover. Cousins fumbled.
Came loose kind of at an awkward angle. They're going to call this a fumble and recovery to the Chargers. And it's Joey Bosa coming in to make the contact on Cousins. The officials called it on the field a turnover.
Told you they're going to lose by 3, Sean. They're about to lose by 3. Here it is. There's another flag.
Looks like a hold on the Lions on the run after the catch. At least that's what they're discussing.
That's how you have a season like this. You reinvent ways to let games slip through your fingers.
Well, the Lions have had
Holding. Offense for
Hey, 10-yard holding on the Lions doesn't hurt. There's the Cardinals cannot get a first down on 4th and 1. The Panthers, hey, Panthers are about to beat the Cardinals in Arizona. What?
Cam Newton and P.J. Walker and the Carolina Panthers, the ball in plus territory. 4th down, Colt McCoy got stuffed on the quarterback sneak.
This really changes.
3rd and 14 now. Big play for the Lions. Can they earn that first win of the year in Pittsburgh? The towel's waving. First down. No, he doesn't get the first down, but 4th down. And here comes the field goal.
Timeout called Steelers. A field goal would win it. Would give the Lions.
Pittsburgh, the first of the period.
I said 10-7 Lions. I was wrong instead of 19-16. But
Check the exact spot, but we're looking in the neighborhood of the 4th.
Lions about to get their first win of the year.
On 4th and 6.
If they can convert this kick.
Gosh, we've seen so many heartbreaking finishes go against the Lions on field goals. It would be ironic for them to get it here.
66-yarder with Baltimore that leads. That should have never really happened.
So the Detroit Lions' last victory was a week after Thanksgiving last year. Dan Campbell and the guys, oh boy, if you're neutral, if you don't care about the Steelers and Lions, probably say, hey, let's see Detroit do it, but we'll wait for it in a moment. Christian McCaffrey bottled up on the right side, turns on the Jets to the left. Oh, McCaffrey. Oh, Christian McCaffrey.
Santoso back for the kick. Lined up, 4th and 6 for the Lions for the win. The kick is up. That's no good. No good. No good.
And there's your answer so far.
It's raining like hell. Steelers get the ball back with 4:03. The wet, terrible towels are going.
Well, there was a lot of drama. Their bad kick.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of the cat.
But it gets through clean. He just hit it bad.
Didn't slip, snap hold, everything else looks like it was supposed to. We could still end up in a tie game here.
Well, the Lions in a cost-saving mode.
Steelers with the ball back now. Handoff. Najee Harris across the 40.
Can't get it done. He's missed that field goal and he missed an extra point in regulation. Christian McCaffrey was ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It was ruled a touchdown originally, then they took a quick look at it and reversed the call. So they're going to put it down, and guess who's back in at quarterback? Here comes Cam for another short yardage goal to go.
Cam Newton back in at quarterback again.
Take off his helmet this time if he scores.
He's just as big as your defense, and we want to put the ball in his hands.
August 22nd, Drum. Cam Newton back in again. 1st and goal. He's running again. Same way. This time he throws. Touchdown pass for Cam Newton. Thank you for blessing me. You have blessed me with your presence in the chat. Drum Monkey, Monstar.
So you're telling me, right, Kenny, every time he's touched the ball, it's a touchdown. So far. Robbie Anderson, he's going to go up and then out, playing away from the leverage of Marco Wilson.
3rd and 26 for the Steelers. It's going to be a damn tie.
Again, Cam Newton done this.
Well, the 2015 MVP is back. Touchdown run, touchdown pass for Cam Newton and the Lions. Oh, they had an interception in their hands and let it drop.
Dropped an interception now.
Made some potential game-losing plays, and the Lions can't cash in on them. This is one reason why we have the Steelers in such a long down and distance here. A bad snap, and it goes past Mason Rudolph. Najee Harris ran back and covered it up, and it is going to be 4th and 25 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Lions are going to get it back via punt.
Steelers punted away. Lions got it back again. 2:20 in overtime. They'll start from the 40-something.
And then the near interception.
The 27-yard line of the Steelers. It's a pretty good return by Raymond. And we'll see with 2:25 in overtime remaining. 2:25 in this game remaining.
No flag on the play.
Last time the Lions won a game, trailed 30-20 late fourth quarter. Matthew Stafford to Marvin Jones with 2:18 left. Lions defense forces a turnover in Bears territory. Adrian Peterson scores from the 5 with a minute 37. Defense stops the Bears' final chance. And the Lions win 34-30. Darrell Bevel's first game as the Lions either coach. They have not.
Lions at the 44-yard line. Goff sacked all the way at the 30, a loss of 14. Huge sack there by the Steelers.
We have 2 more kickoffs in the late window, including the matchup of the day.
Packers have kicked off.
Hosting Seattle. Aaron Rodgers back from COVID. Shoots out the first snap of the game to Devontae Adams. Rodgers has done isolated yoga.
Big sack for the Steelers. Edmonds.
Isolation after testing positive for COVID. He was activated just yesterday. No practice snaps for Aaron Rodgers, but the former MVP back in the lineup facing Russell.
Well, now the Lions fans are almost forced to root for a tie.
And we are also live with Philadelphia and Denver.
I mean, they don't have the football. They almost.
Take on the Broncos, who come
Well, I
in
mean, they.
at
Well,
5-4.
we'll see. 2 minutes left in the game, overtime. Here is the Eagles and the Broncos wearing the old D helmets and orange on orange uniforms. They got blue, dark blue helmets, which used to be light blue, a lighter, more royal blue when they had those helmets. But in any event, they got orange jerseys, orange pants. 30-20, and the Packers are driving, led by Aaron Rodgers.
Is also back, like Cam Newton. 41 yards on that play, and it is Redzone.
Leave Soldier Field.
Opening drive.
Hey, I thought it was crappy whenever Three Rivers Stadium and Igloo Civic Arena were both ripped down here in Pittsburgh. But that anymore, if your team's staying, it's only going to mean you're going to have a state-of-the-art, brand-new arena. And I tell you what, Heinz Field's pretty amazing.
Right away, if you're Seattle, that as soon as you get rid of helping out the corners, because they've kind of changed a little bit. When you watch this defense, they're not the same cover 3, right, where they have one-on-one a little bit on the
Goff
outside.
throwing to the left side, dropped by DeAndre Swift.
2nd and 7.
First down, Packers. I remember when they imploded not the Civic Arena, but the Three River Stadium. Three River Stadium had some shitty upper deck seats, man. You were literally like sitting like more than like a stupid slope. I remember watching one game with a metal beam in front of me at Three River Stadium. I was wondering why the tickets were so cheap. Jared Goff from the 30, back to pass again, throwing deep over the right-hand side. It's almost intercepted at the 50. That brings up 4th and 23, and the Lions are going to have to punt now.
4th and 23 after the Steelers had a
holding on the offense as well. Declined.
That'll be declined. And we've got 2 teams in scoring distance in the first quarter in their game.
Packers.
Philadelphia's in the red zone, and Green Bay is
0-0. Aaron Rodgers gets sacked by the Seahawks. Philadelphia in the red zone. 19-yard line. Handoff to the inside. He's taken down is Jordan Howard. Here's the punt back to the Steelers. Takes at the 20. And he gets to the 21. Flag down again.
10, like 9, 7, and 5, and there's a lot of big-time categories. Scoring, red zone, 3rd down. I'm telling you, this is a pretty formidable unit.
Aaron Rodgers on 3rd and 22. Complete over the middle to Adams, but that's it. Foosball. Just baseball. Hurts for Philadelphia. Throws it up. Incomplete in the end zone. Jalen Hurts.
So a fine-looking drive by the Eagles offense stalls.
Cortez is going to be the holder.
Penalty on the Steelers, by the way. I pick up. Oh, I didn't pick up Crosby. I picked the Raiders kicker up. Crosby missed it. Well, I'm glad I didn't pick up Crosby.
It's almost like you were telling us it just hasn't been great.
Eagles and Bengals was the last tie game in 2020. We are 2 minute and 37 seconds away from another damn tie. Eagles field goal is good. Steelers at the 10-yard line.
Mason Rudolph needs to step up here. They got about
pass over the middle is caught by Freiermuth. And that's a first down. They got to keep going. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Is that a timeout by the Lions? Lions have 2 timeouts left. Steelers have 1. 16-16. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Oh, nice. Tony Romo. They're showing the fumble by Deontay Johnson. The interception by Minka Fitzpatrick. And then the field goal came up short. Let's go to the Cardinals here. Colt McCoy, no relation. Back to pass, rolling out to the right. Throws back to the middle. It's picked off by the Panthers. Let's get Cam Newton back out here again. They're back in the red zone. Get Cam Newton out. First and 10 Steelers from the 20, their own 20. 1 minute, 30 seconds in the game. Freiermuth drops the pass. They don't deserve to win this game.
We saw it with DeAndre Swift, and now we get to see it with...
Oh, he's turning before he caught it. He might have been able to get the first down on that, too. Only one man in front of him. Second and 10 Steelers. 1:26 in overtime. Rudolph. Shotgun. Back to pass. You got to look deep already. McLeod with the catch. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. A big 3rd and 4 here now. It's 1 minute and 20 left.
Because of the injury to Chase Claypool, Juju Smith-Schuster has been out the entire season once he went out with his injury. And a timeout.
Sure, take a timeout, extend that game a little bit.
Kirk Cousins getting sacked by the Chargers.
And the Vikings, and here comes the LA pass rush. Both of these rush defenses are struggling.
Oh, he's on NCAA 2006. That's cool.
For both of these teams, Chargers get down Kirk Cousins there, still scoreless approaching the end of the first quarter between Minnesota and LA.
3rd and 4 for the Steelers. Big time play here. Lions no timeouts left. Steelers with 1. 1 minute 20 seconds to go. First down to Freiermuth. 1:12, 1:10. Steelers, hurry up offense now. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go. Mason Rudolph, back to pass. Throws it too far away from Johnson, incomplete. 58 seconds left, 2nd and 10 now for the Steelers.
They have brought some pressure. They've put their guys on the outside into some one-on-one situations. Now they've had 6 different cornerbacks start this year. 3 of them have been rookies. They've had some injuries today.
No, in WU you can wear number 43, so I figured that's Blaise's number now. So I wore that jersey in that game for a while before coming over to YouTube. All right, 2nd and 10. Rudolph, back to pass. He's got to get rid of it. He does. Caught by Ebron, and he's a couple yards short as he jumped like an idiot. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Russell Wilson back in the game. After having that injury, being out for a few weeks, he just ran for a first down. 3rd and 1. First down, Steelers to the 50-yard line. 29 seconds to go. They're not in field goal range yet. They take their final timeout with 29 seconds. At midfield, Steelers need a couple more plays to get into field goal range.
Harris, 4 catches.
If they're at the 50, it's like a 67-yarder right now.
Touched the ball 30 times. Another game for the rookie.
I know Boswell kicked a couple 50-yarders last week. He's got to do more. He's not kicking those 67-yarder. P.J. Walker is still in for the Carolina Panthers. It's not Cam Newton. They're only going to use Newton, I guess, in the red zone.
Game action of his entire career. Never missed an NFL game. Never missed a game he couldn't recall in any.
Here we go, Steelers at the 49. On the other side of the field now, Mason Rudolph back to throw. Overshot McLeod, no penalty or nothing. 2nd and 10, 24 seconds. Back to the Panthers, Cam Newton's back in. And timeout. Steelers, 2nd and 10. Mason Rudolph from the shotgun. Najee Harris to his right. 2 wide on each side. Back to pass is Rudolph. Hits a man over to slant. Deontay Johnson has it. Can he get to the first down? He's got a blocker. You're short, you son of a bitch. He didn't get there, did he? He got out of bounds. 15 seconds left. 3rd and 1. Why didn't you get the first down, too? You could have got it. One more damn yard. Great move over the middle slant. He keeps on running. Oh, one more damn yard. Oh, they gave him the first. 1st and 10. Mason Rudolph back to throw. He fumbled. Freiermuth caught it and fumbled. And with 8 seconds left, it looks like the Lions are going to have a Hail Mary. They were on.
What a great job by Will Harris right there. Puts his helmet right on the football. I don't know, Chris, we showed you that. I don't even want to call it the highlight reel from overtime because a lot of that was mistakes, and we've just continued to see that throughout this entire period where there was a team with an opportunity to win the game, and they would make the critical mistake.
Let's see on the recovery, and they are making sure.
Pass out on the flat. It's wet, slippery. He loses the ball. Flowers is there to recover it.
Definitely a catch and a fumble. That is clear. Looks clean enough as the recovery, and that's the way it's being moved at the moment. It could be a game-saving play. And obviously, the mistakes are created. The other team has to do their part to force the issue as well.
Yeah, but I mean, are you trying to get something short here and get out of bounds quick? Because I don't know if Jared Goff is, as much as he's been bothered by this hip and back, does he have enough to get it into the end zone right here for any type of Hail Mary? Can they give it a couple of yards?
You have no timeouts. Middle of the field. You're going to have to pitch it. Benson has it. Tony needs to know you're going to end the game.
It's a tie.
It's over. It's mercifully, thankfully, wonderfully over. And there will be no 0-17 team in the first 17-game regular season in NFL history. 0-16 in
It's a tie.
I suppose. But the Lions, who fight every single week, managed to get a tie in a game that they could have won, like many others so far this year. 16-16, the final.
The Lions can't even win when we hand you the damn game. Over and over and over, we handed them the game.
In Miami, so Pittsburgh Pittsburgh could have pulled into a tie for first place. Instead, it's a tie. Ravens will remain atop the AFC North standings.
Big-time throws under pressure.
But there you have it, folks. A tie. One thing I can't stand in sports. But unfortunately, it still happens. And there you have it. Well, everybody, I want to thank you for joining the show here tonight. Let's recap what we had earlier. We saw the Titans 23-21 win over the Saints. 43-3, the Cowboys over the Falcons. 45-17, Bills over the Jets. 23-17, Colts over the Jaguars. 45-7, Patriots over Browns. 29-19, Washington getting the win. And 16-16, a tie. Steelers and Lions tie. That sounds about right, though. That sounds about right. Well, we'll be live tomorrow around 5 p.m. Eastern for some more leaning towards death wrestling action. Good to see you. Big shout out to Derek Myrie in the live chat. One of the members, Monstar, Drum Monkey, Maud's holding it down as well. We're going to give a big shout out here as we leave to all the members as well. Peace and positive vibes to each and every one of you guys and gals and your families. Stay safe, stay tuned to Blaze Radio. Hook, line, and sinker. Ronnie Fraud is in the house. We're just about to end the stream. We covered all the early games. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, Ronnie. We'll be back next Sunday for more Red Zone action with your boy Blaze. And hopefully no more ties, for goodness sake. What are you ties for? Even my cat had enough of it. Well, everybody, I'm out of here for now. We'll see you throughout the week. WrestleSense podcast on Thursday. More wrestling on Thursday and Saturday. And we'll be back next Sunday for Week 11. Peace.